get 6 normal ones.
Yes, you get 7 normal ones. Everybody gets 3 greater ones, and 3 people get an extra greater one.
I'd say fighter.
So 4.
Athena.
You get 4 graders, yeah.
I don't need potions.
The melee people
I
are
will
basically
die.
saying one extra greater one.
You're melee, aren't you?
Yeah.
So 1, 2. You take 4 graders. You take 4 graders. I take 4 graders.
Yay! I take Trace Kratos.
Then I have 25.
I'll take 3 gods of 4.
You get 3 greater potions.
No, I have
4.
25 total.
That's good. Write down 3 greater extra.
No.
Okay.
Gotcha.
No, I have 25 total. I know.
You don't have to. You don't have to do this though. Just do it. Just know how much you have to do regular and how much you have to do.
Areas got 4.
But they do too. They do different things.
Conflict.
Struggle.
Now,
There's a god struggle.
No, yeah, Ares is the god of war, because that's what
Right.
Nice.
What?
Battle Master.
Didn't
Which
we get experience?
Which things are the best ones?
Yanni, do
Yeah,
you
from
you
mine.
use spell points?
Very rarely.
You?
I have sun lasers, so yes.
You just like sunbeam. That's it.
And Maelstrom.
Actually, you can start using what's it called now because the roof is huge.
I know, I can. It's
You can
great.
start using
So
call
what do you
lightning.
need spell points?
Unfortunately, the roof is not huge where you are.
Yeah, we're inside a building, but I can step outside.
Then not shoot inside. So if they come out that door, they're
What's
hit your bats.
Oh, the bats are gone. No more bats.
The best one.
Spawn again.
yeah, with the feet. I
With
think
our
That was a 5th level spell,
definitely.
spawn 16
Really
bats.
Really good because you can give it to me or to
Maybe bats.
to
that guy.
Annabelle.
That
and you
guy.
can get free. What's it called?
5
Free
regular blue.
sneak attacks.
Okay.
So really good right there.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
free
free
sneak
sneak
attack.
attack.
Yep, because sneak attack, you're allowed to use sneak attack once per turn, not once per round. Well,
Write down 5 regular blues and 1 regular blue. 1 greater blue.
got it.
Same for you. Same for
what
David.
else?
And
Wait, do you have this written
Trip
down?
attack is nice,
Yeah,
but not
potions
necessarily
written down.
necessary.
I'm just.
Okay, just write it down so I can message it
What's
to
a
David.
picture was wireless?
Alright.
So
Precision.
why do you need
Would I
both?
add the
don't
on
have
dexterity or that's nullified?
But for the time,
I don't have
once
the driver.
use this maneuver, you can before after
He
making
needs
the
a
attack roll.
driver, which is on the printer.
It's basically just you add it to your
So
hand.
he needs to connect
No,
directly to the
which one was
printer
it?
first
Parry.
to install.
It was Parry.
In order to get your damage, use the melee attack. You can use your reaction to expend once per time, reduce the damage.
Because I need to connect
The
to the
number you
printer
roll.
Oh, no, that's a reaction.
directly
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the install.
You make it take the riposte. Which is basically, if it misses you with the melee, you use
So did that salivate your
Yeah,
treasure
if I'm
gland?
using melee.
You're not.
I would have liked more greater.
Well, then you should have spent more time upstairs in the.
I'm going back.
You think so?
I know so.
hope so.
I wouldn't.
I hope so.
You got blood and stuff you have left. We've been here a while.
I keep eating off the door. I can. You can't.
I can. I don't. I can insert tea down here as long as I need to. I got
I feel
good.
the
I got
corpses.
good
You
berry.
could bring out a
Maneuver
stag
attack is also really good. I'd look
or a
into that.
donkey.
I think it's like
Or-
like 3.
I think I could bring out a giant boar,
I got good
a
berries.
giant elk, a dire wolf,
I got bats.
badger.
Remember the last time you threw out a giant elk?
I think I was in a room a little bit smaller than these ones.
Yeah, I was. I was.
I mean,
It just disappeared for
you
no
know,
apparent
I
reason.
pet it, and then it.
It's just dust.
Yeah.
it's just dust.
It's just,
It's just
why is there sand in my head? No. God, I can read the text on the screen.
crap. God.
Can I have a small piece too?
Have you not been able to?
Oh,
Oh God.
it literally just looks like a
All right. So last time
Call.
you guys climbed down into, or floated down, really, into the lower city, where you saw lots of death and destruction from many, 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 many years ago. It's a lot of many. It's a couple millennium,
There's many, many.
maybe. In any case, you have barricaded yourselves into one of the housing areas, and you started hearing sound.
Wouldn't my back be against the door edge?
No, this is after we woke up.
Wait,
We're not
No.
sleeping anymore.
wait.
I would still
What?
be against the door.
I thought we were
Right.
moving through.
Remember how?
So we were moving through what?
Because last time,
Remember we had
we
found
were,
the
we were moving through town.
Yeah, that's
Town.
town and
And
That's
then
about screaming things.
yeah, the bad town.
Yeah, but then we went into a storefront.
no, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we did.
No,
Yes,
we
we
didn't.
did.
No, we encountered a choke point.
A choke point,
and there were things there that hadn't seen us.
and we were about to enter combat, but then we had to stop.
That is true.
I thought we were still in the store.
Nope,
Nope.
nope. We were way past this,
We had left.
We did things.
So,
and we had the surprise attack. The surprise round.
you have found
Oh, look, it's Hollow. He has risen from the dead to attack us. See what you need? What? What?
Yeah, he knows.
I know code.
I know. Go.
Here's what-
Thanks for the
Thank
book book.
Book. It's no. It's not a book. It's a cookbook.
No, it's book.
Giving you guys the option to abduct into this room.
Doesn't sound like it mattered to us.
So this is what you have seen. There's 4, 1-headed and 2-armed. There's 2 with 4 arms and 1 head. And there's 2 with 2 heads and 3 arms.
Nice.
Where's the third one?
Not there.
One of them's coming out of his chest, the other one's coming out of his back.
Ugh.
These are monstrosities. Okay.
They are monstrosities.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Do they look like Palpers?
I mean, if Peltras had a couple more heads and a couple more arms, probably.
You're also starting to notice that some of them have color variations.
Like ranking.
Like bricks.
Like
Some of-
rankings.
Some of them are green. Some of them are green with sort of like a palish
Some
white
of our grades.
or like a palish gray. Some of them are green with a almost like a dirt color.
Are they all green? They all have some shade of green to them.
They all have some shade of green to them.
They're all green. Just say that they're all green.
We will continue to use the initiative we had.
No horrifying version of VeggieTales.
So, Annabelle.
Okay. Annabelle holds her action until somebody else enters combat with them.
Wait for somebody else to start.
Oh wait, it's a surprise round, right?
Tis a surprise.
Oh, never mind then. Fuck that. Stealth roll?
Due to your stealth here.
You get certain.
You don't have to worry. It's a surprise round, so they're not going to react until the second.
It's all on the next page.
Swing on that one.
Swing on that one.
Okay, it's really important, actually.
Ooh, does a 25 hit?
A 25 does.
Haha.
Haha. Ho ho. Hee
Well, it's been
They all hit.
They're coming to take you away.
They're coming to take me away. Haha. Shit.
To the funny farm,
yeah, 'cause you have-
where life is beautiful all day long. I see a lot of 1s and 2s.
I went way too far.
So get a pellet.
Yeah, the spell list.
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense, actually.
87,
No, you're good. That's all.
37 man.
No.
You got. I waited till you got the last die, and that threw you off.
You wait.
You said 37.
Yes, because then I have to add things to it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I left my spells out.
Anything else?
So it's any
No.
other magical effects.
Arthas.
This-
Cold snap.
Get back.
Oh, snap.
You could start. You could start your movement then, pretty much anywhere in that.
Well, whatever.
I want to swing.
Swinging at that one too.
Swinging at that one too.
Taking a swing.
Swing, bada, swing.
Swing.
What was that movie? Swing Away Todd? Swing Away.
The Sandlot.
No.
Sandlot was
The one where they have like all the glasses of water all over the fucking living room and the mom's dead.
signs.
Signs. What was it? Swing Away. What was the kid's name?
Swing.
Or the
The older brother.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Swing. Swing. Swing.
You can stop singing.
You get advantage because it's a surprise round.
Did you roll double ones?
Sure.
No, I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Get advantage.
So I have advantage, so the 5 comes in. But that still probably misses, because that's what? That's 8, so 13.
13 misses.
Yeah, that's what I think. Second attack. That's better. It's like 23, 25 even.
25 hits.
21 damage.
21 damage. It is bleeding.
I want to hit it.
We know.
So,
Bleeding badly, actually. Next is Rangrim.
Rangrim does things.
and Grim better lightning bolt or sunbeam.
You don't want to.
He can bend the spell.
Here. He has sunbeam. He has sunbeam? Yes.
You use it.
No. Okay.
Oh, it changes into red.
Mine's better. What? Mine's better.
He used it during the boss fight of the demon.
Fireball here should hit 60 feet.
Fireball is not 60 feet.
Fireball's 20-foot radius.
20 foot radius. Oh, well then.
So,
Well, I know it's 60 feet away that I can cast it.
So that
You can cast
goes up
it.
to here,
It
and
has 150-foot
goes
casting
up
range.
to here.
So then I'll center it around
Yes.
him.
100
You're gonna center it on him.
or
It
100.
won't hit this
It
guy,
won't hit-
but it'll hit,
It'll hit all four
of
of
these.
these, and it'll also hit Annabelle.
No, it won't.
Oh, you're sectioning it.
And it won't hit Yanni either. What is Fireball? 86?
Fireball's 86.
Well, it wasn't gonna hit.
Well, it's going to hit max damage because I can do that once, no long rest.
Okay.
But it's at 7th level, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 d6.
72.
No, is it d6 or d8?
D6.
2 serves.
72.
72 damage.
18's the DC, right?
Yes.
Was it 72?
72 on fail.
Toasty.
Not toasted, they're crispy.
They're
They're
like
so
little marshmallows, but green.
Crystals.
they're so hot you can roast marshmallows with them.
Crystals.
They're not even on fire.
How dare I make him do math? That's the face I'm getting.
87.
42.
What they call
We
it.
got cuddly bears.
I know.
It's just like a wizard.
But at least I don't wear them like a
I don't think it called like. Pretty sure only druids get called like.
That one is dead.
If I'm not mistaken. Sure, of course.
That is true.
I believe only druids get
Third level.
He disintegrates. Athena!
Do things.
The doer of things.
No, the doer of things is no more.
No, something that's sixth level.
What do you mean?
No, the doer of things jumped into a void.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You could say he avoided the rest of the venture.
That could be said.
Fifth level spell.
Jokes on live stream. That was never.
Here, attacking here,
We
volleying.
avoid.
Volley.
Probably gonna be made here.
Oh, I want to kill things.
So then kill things!
I can't.
I know. It's sad. You won't be able to catch up to anything. Well, you could dash on this surprise round.
True, but.
We have advantage on this, right? Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
I
Let's
didn't
see how
even
this
roll
works.
with
This one
advantage.
is
You already advantage.
I know. I rolled 15 and a 16. Plus 10.
that's. Why can't I do math today?
1 plus 2 equals 3.
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
awaken you.
It all makes sense now.
16, 17, 18, 19. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Hits.
Well, you
Hits. All right. Damage is.
Why you paladin?
Mine?
You. 14.
14 damage.
Second attack.
That's why I said the first.
A lot
I
higher.
will be reading things.
That's
Are you attacking the same spot?
yes.
You should.
Oh. I. Then
Well,
Oh, I'm not gonna reach.
those 2 and a 4 back.
The 2 in the far
You can
back?
shoot.
Yes.
126. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go wait 2 freaking turns.
That's
why?
20.
Yes, the guys in the front are. I can't
25
hit. If I
to
dash,
hit.
you can't hit.
The 2 in back.
How many?
25
how much
the
roll
ones
do
in
you
the
have?
back?
30.
Hits.
30, so 60.
Basically, 1,000 will
Hit, yeah.
copy of the thing. If the original thing dies, they soul jump to that copy.
You have 10 damage.
10 damage.
During this bonus round, you won't be able to hit anything, but the following round, you'll be able to move close enough to hit one of them. You'll be 3 squares away from one of them if you dash,
That is it.
Then I can't hit anything.
but you'll be able to hit it next round.
You're still gonna get the experience.
Darvin!
Got to go fast.
What was I doing?
I can't occupy the space, so I can't.
You dash. You have 2 more spots.
That's it.
You have 2 more spaces. I mean, you could utilize 2 more spaces.
If Mike tells you you have more room, just take it. Don't question it. As long as you don't want to take it. But if you know you want to take it, then take it.
Now
1,
I
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, that's right. Those 2 more spaces. Anything else, Darvin?
no.
You're going to roar ferociously.
I can't.
You can. It's a free action.
It's a free action to yell. Ah!
I mean, we're surprised. I don't think you want to do that.
Well, they're no longer surprised.
Oh, yeah.
The giant
Choose that.
explosion probably gave us away.
The surprise round is over now.
But I didn't get to egg.
You can put your hand down.
It is a Gina.
Gina?
A Gina.
Egg.
Which one? Well, you can just combine 2 names.
Oh, shut up.
Athena
Edgini and
and
Athena.
Edgini.
That's true. I did combine the
How high
Gina.
is the ceiling, Mike? Not of the building I'm in, but of outside.
Oh, outside?
Yeah. So.
As far as you're concerned, it's the sky.
So more than 100 feet. So more than 100 feet is what we're getting at, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
From where you are right now, it's probably about 200, roughly about 200 feet up. You can't see the ceiling at this point.
Perfect. We're gonna call lightning as a 5th level spell on that guy. So he's just gonna get struck by a bolt of lightning.
That's a Dex.
That's a dex save.
What's the DC?
DC is 17? 17, yeah.
Good. Damage it.
80 10s.
Oh, you're not even in the back where we're hitting multiple enemies.
Yeah, but it's only a 5-foot radius around the thing.
Yeah. Boom. 1, 2. It's 5-foot radius around the point you choose.
Fair enough, but I can do it once.
Yeah.
Well, not per turn, but you know. I said 5th level, right?
Wait up.
Wow. 16 on a fail.
16 on a fail.
What did you roll?
1, 2, 1.
It is bleeding badly.
Okay. And hang on, there's one more thing I'm gonna do.
One more thing.
Smallest thing I can do.
You have actions for it.
Bonus action. My transforming thing is a bonus action.
It is hot though.
You can't fly though. You're gonna do a bat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bonus action turn into a bat.
Oh god.
What's up?
What are you doing now?
Do the bat calling down lightning.
Na 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 na.
Does the bat have the vocal capacity to
They
call
don't.
down
They
lightning?
just need fingers. Bat has fingers.
That elf.
That's it. It's not I say something. It's like point and lightning.
The first time.
And his ward is right behind him.
The rest of the time it is. Every single time.
His what now?
His ward.
Oh, first time.
There's other
It's
to it.
Bat, Elf, and Rangrim.
I'm not happy with this.
Those are another
Basically, you just kind of.
voice.
Oh, by the way, there's a big cloud above us.
Yay.
There's a storm cloud above us now.
Rangrim, to the Bat Cave.
There will be none of this bullshit.
Radius storm cloud.
Annabelle, it's your turn.
This bullshit
Ow.
must end.
Where's the G?
Mike, there's like a 60-foot radius storm cloud centered above like that intersection, 100 feet up in the air. Really big storm cloud.
50-foot radius, so it's
50-foot
120
radius.
feet across.
Does a 26 or 28 hit?
Anything underneath it, you can hit.
And it hasn't done anything, so it counts as a sneak attack.
It does.
Yay.
It's also bleeding badly. Do you want to use both your swings?
I'm gonna make sure it dies. Badly.
Actually,
It's dead.
Oh no.
I got lots of sixes.
I can hit anything 120 feet from me.
In the castle cloud. What is it? Did the cloud move with you?
No,
Then probably just.
but the range is 120 feet.
Yeah.
Doesn't say something about that right now.
That's where you place.
51.
You can place the cloud 120 within you. Or
Magical.
100
It
feet
doesn't say under the cloud.
You
It says
obliterate
anything
it.
within range.
Awesome. So
of the cloud.
Just says within
Anything else?
range is 120.
I'm going to move back behind the boy.
Darv Darv?
That's weird. Can I
Dark,
read it?
dark.
I'm not saying that I don't believe you.
But
It's
that's
just
how
I
it
want to
is.
see if I can figure it out.
That's
Or
how it is.
this!
I need a meat shield.
What?
There's a little bat in front of you.
I need a meat
Oh no, it's
shield.
actually behind him.
There's a bat behind him. Oh no, in front of Ranger.
Oh, I need a meat shield. I'm at Annabelle. So I'm standing behind Darby.
I think you suddenly see a bat.
Shoot it!
I'm just gonna assume it's one of the bats that was stolen by.
Well,
I mean, you've seen it and
to be
it
more,
turn
to be
into
more
a bat.
clarified, you saw a guy run in front of you, call down lightning, and then turn into a bat.
Shoot it!
It wasn't the other way around?
No, it was that order.
Oh, okay.
After lightning, then
We could roast some bats for dinner.
I'm going to.
Are you using your cunning action?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to bonus action hide.
for a worthless no.
Your bonus, you're hidden.
Oh yeah, I forget. I forget how that works. I keep forgetting. And then I'm going to hold my actual action until one of the enemies walks in front of me. I'm going to attack them when they pass by me.
shake it for a corner.
From hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
the
should
bonus
give you
the
advantage.
bonus action hide, the way it works is that you
I
you
forget.
hide, which now imposes a disadvantage on and the idea is that you can only really hide if there's a way for you to hide. You can't hide.
Right now, the corner.
You can't hide in open space.
But you can stealth in open space.
You can stealth in open space.
Are you drinking
St-
coffee?
Yes.
Stealth is about movement.
What are you eating?
Cheese bread.
No. You're not.
What?
Put that back.
What? Why?
Because God said so?
I can't eat this? I already took the plastic. I have to throw it away.
Goal!
He shoots and scores!
Where were we? We were at Rangrim.
Yay, things. Fireball.
What are you looking
10th level. 7th level.
Oh God!
Because reasons.
10th.
10th level? That sucks.
I'm gonna roll again.
Okay. You got it and you didn't.
Wait, who's gonna do it?
Oh!
No.
That's crazy. A critical miss and a critical hit right after each one. Or I should say a critical fail and a critical pass.
48 on the fail.
48 on a
96 for
fail.
that critical, dude.
Ow.
And 12 for the critical, another critical, dude.
He explodes.
It'll do 44.
Oh yeah, we saw the right succeed.
You said 48, right? Athena!
Already?
It's amazing how fast things go when you guys work together.
Why we're working together.
It's almost like somebody's not here making us work together.
I didn't imply any of my faults in this.
45.
You're implying.
On what? On whatever's left?
My
Yeah,
implications might be
sure.
right.
Sir, I'll just randomly pick the one that I want you to hit.
No, the one I attacked before.
He's dead.
There's
The
also
one in the
guy
back. He attacked the
This
two
one?
in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say dead?
I said go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hit that guy.
If only he would be alive when your return.
My turn next.
I
Probably almost dead.
Probably almost dead.
Then I
Probably.
can't move after that.
13 damage.
13 damage.
He dies. He dies.
Is he dead? No? Okay.
No.
Attacking again. Oh,
Oh.
that's a 15, 18.
18 damage?
18 to hit.
18 to hit hits. 18 to hit hits. To hits.
10 damage.
10 damage. He's bleeding badly.
Smite him.
Is that it, Athena?
Yes, that's all I can do. I need to look through this thing.
The two-headed one screeches loudly into
The
Let's
boy.
see.
Oh God.
You hear in the distance the sound of a answer to its call. It does not sound very far away.
Yeah.
Guess what? Reinforcements!
Yeah.
I'm killing that guy.
Small sex message for bat.
Meanwhile,
Like, my brain goes through all the movies, but I think it's a small section.
Yanni,
20.
Damn it. Shit.
Yanni, do things.
Got to go fast.
Any other explicatives we want to use?
No.
All of them.
I feel like I can run up and
Again?
You miss.
Got another one.
You have advantage though.
No.
No. I just get sneak attack.
Oh.
Well, the other one's like a 23.
That's a hit. And you got
wanna
a 1?
resolve the 1 first?
We'll resolve the 1 first.
I mean, the only thing that happens is on a 1 I hit him anyway.
You miss.
Okay, cool.
You hit the wall. Good job.
Oh, great. 7,
In your fervor and excitement that something has passed you,
Got the register.
16.
You're supposed to hit.
16 damage.
For the spell register to a crocodile. Turn to the wall.
Look at him. He's Nancy. He's Nancy.
Oh.
He might not be able to hit something.
Darvin!
Oh, come on!
I mean, it was definitely within range now.
Calculator.
It's a poisonous shark.
Bite attack.
Yeah, I definitely thought that's a poisonous
Does a
shark.
19 hit?
Yep.
Those are real.
7 piercing damage. Claw attack. Does an 18 hit.
Yes.
11 slashing damage. Miss. 17 hit?
Yep.
11 slashing damage. And another miss. Time's a wasting. Darvin, it's your turn.
Oh, my
guy,
note.
hitting the guy in front of me.
Kill the guy in front of you?
Yes, I'm hitting.
Just kill the guy in front of you.
Okay.
There's a 25 hit.
Are you ready?
There's a 25 hit, yes.
Yep. No, just get you very volatile shot like that.
There's so much more to read.
Ow.
10
Close
hit.
up my nose. It's like my eyes.
10 damage.
Yeah, so I'm trying to be ready to-
Don't you dare tilt that thing up and try to hit it. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You
No.
no. Peas out of it first and then do that.
Okay.
Next
You're gonna
attack.
regret that.
25.
Hits.
Also, remember, don't rub your head if you get anything in your eyes.
13
I can't
damage.
rub my eyes.
Please go over to his buddy.
Exactly.
No, Kelly, just
And
right through the
swing!
Swing.
Let's do it.
legs. Okay.
Oops, not bad.
18 hits.
Do a little bit.
14 damage.
14 damage.
See that? You got to hit something.
Yay!
Wait, there's some climbing speed of 30. I'm terrified.
Edgeny, the bat.
Edgy.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Good.
How high up are the buildings?
They vary.
How about the one I'm next to?
20 feet
It's like
I'm just gonna fly up onto the roof.
to the roof.
And I'm gonna call down lightning right here. So 5 feet around that deck save.
So you're just affecting him.
Yeah, just that.
They did reinforcements come?
Does a 19 hit?
No.
Or a pass?
How many hit points does a bat have?
Like 5.
I think one. Oh wait, I was gonna do.
I would hope more.
I think one.
So are you gonna be down?
I'm not getting hit.
That's why he's
I'm
saying.
up on a building just calling down lightning as a bat. One. I have 1 health.
So like if they hit you, you wouldn't be resurrectable?
No, I turn back into a me.
Oh.
I then turn into another bat and fly away.
A me?
What does a me look like? I know what a mine.
That's
It's
it.
very
Is that a 9?
terrifying.
There's a quest in Warcraft called Chasing a Me.
Okay.
18 damage.
18 damage.
That's already accounting for the fact that you passed. 36 on the fail.
for 1 day.
And then I'm gonna fly 10 feet up into the area. Or I'm gonna fly 10
You have to
feet
be
and
careful
be
how you
not over the building. Just
Got it.
What's that?
Just read your middle finger and do things.
That looks like a.
Hey,
Oh, okay. That's why I thought you were gonna ruin the
I got-
glass.
yeah, I
I don't
know.
care.
I'm
No,
lightning
I
every time
did
call
that.
lightning down because I don't
I
Annabelle.
did that, and someone actually called me out.
They got how
I'm
tall are
landing
the
every time I
buildings?
call lightning just 'cause I
They
don't know where
vary.
I'm flying, but I
Not for people.
There's a lot of
Enemy.
one-story
Enemy.
buildings, a couple
My hands are
2-story
moving.
buildings, a few
That's why I'm landing every time.
3-story buildings, and every so often you see a 4-story building.
Why are you guys moving back?
Also, you just kind of saw a bolt of lightning come down 10 feet in
about
front of you.
Holding action until until an enemy comes into the room.
Into the room?
Like 8 hours.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Hiding.
I remember your last really long series.
10 minutes.
I might do the same.
Yeah.
Those.
Arthas!
Longer.
Arthas.
It's my turn.
Agathist.
What? What did you call the
What flavor is that?
Blueberries.
Oh, of the same one. I love it.
I love it.
Ah, la, la, la,
I
la.
love it so much. I'm gonna spend $200 to make it a
Oh, finally, I didn't get a 1.
What'd you get? A 2!
All of it.
The lower of the 2 is a
3.
yeah.
52.
23.
Hits.
I had critical
What did you just say?
critical damage.
That's not what I heard you say.
What?
Critical dick is what was coming out of his mouth.
26.
I was gonna say
What?
critical damage because if I get a
Excuse me.
That idiot!
That's what I said now.
Run, Grim!
Rengrim does things.
Rangrim, the doer of things.
No, I have nothing
Yeah.
to do with things.
Attack roll is a 15.
I'm just waiting for this person trying to
My
fight
lowest
by
attack roll
himself,
is
and I'm like,
I'm scared you know what class.
If I get a crit,
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Maybe
On
My
this one.
lowest attack roll. If it's
On that one?
That's
minus,
looks
not
more like
including
me.
1. If you had 2 plus what?
you can have one shot.
bunch of fun.
My character can
He
one shot
closes the
much
door
more
as he
sick.
enters.
Yeah.
Mine. I get 30. If I get
Some kind of like
Yeah.
or something.
If you attack one person, I get attacked multiple.
That's it for Rangrim?
Yeah, it's a range.
Athena!
No, it's a range.
Hey!
Hey!
Aye!
Where am I?
Who am I?
One sword.
You're right there.
Here. Tomorrow's my orientation. John Deere.
I'm on there.
Okay.
What do I see?
Nothing.
What, high school?
Hey! Gonna wait until I hear
Uh,
battle.
See a lot of anciently dead
There will be
dwarves.
girls there.
I'm gonna wait until I hear
It looks like they had tried to barricade the door, and it didn't work after a while. And it was a massacre inside.
anything left for
Dice
nothing.
backpack.
Nothing of value. A lot of bones.
I know a lot of these guys.
A lot of bones. I can make a bone weapon, but I'm not gonna desecrate the
I'm sure.
so
Yeah.
One day you will know this whole.
That's what
Lowest level of the party.
What like time period?
What time period?
Yeah, I want to bring in a new character.
There is no time period. It's medieval fantasy.
I want to bring in a new character.
With what, a laser gun?
No, I want to.
Plasma rifle.
one character for you.
Why? I want two characters.
Because you don't get to master one full character yet. That's why.
It's a good feeling.
Sometimes you have a hard enough focus to master this one character. Get through one adventure first, and then we'll talk. Okay? Anyways, where were we? As if we're Athena?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna hold my turn.
Okay. Stands up.
Why?
Fire kills them completely.
It's full of lightning bolts.
Darvin! Bite! 15? Claw! That's over 20. 11 piercing or slashing damage.
That's not here.
You should come into my house.
Miss. Miss.
Good
And
flank.
over 20. Another 11 piercing damage. 22 total. Arthas!
Are you hitting at me?
First bite.
Yeah, bites.
Here's a crit.
Of course it is. Go ahead.
14 piercing damage.
Cool.
Second bite is a miss. First claw. 17?
No.
Second claw. Miss. Third claw. Miss.
How much was that hit again? The crit?
14. Piercing.
I'm gonna attack the guy that hit me.
I didn't get to you yet.
I know it's my turn.
No, it's not.
Wait, there might be more stuff coming.
There is.
Oh no. I thought
Yeah, remember that screech? We heard a screech before? Yeah. The location.
What's his case?
Oh, they said your phone can't pass the case.
I did say phone case at first.
If you just drink the cup, it'll be over. Let you do it.
I feel like sure when it closes.
Doesn't have a word face.
I ran out of
If
minis.
that's the case, we're like that.
no, not the
I
minis.
get you, it's wrong button.
What's great wolf is the guy's support.
Which what? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
He's got more minis.
Yeah.
Well, we noticed. We kind of knew.
We
that-
noticed.
So, what you see coming down that lane
I don't have lightning.
I meant
Are we on a freeway?
street. 2 3-armed,
It's a highway to
2
hell.
2-headed, 2 4-armed, and 2 2-headed and 3-armed.
Monstrosities.
Sounds
They
like
are.
get interesting. Interesting.
Like body parts.
So it's almost like each wave is getting harder.
it's almost like
I wonder why.
Stop. I'm
In
not
the
going to call
name
you
of
Black Ops
love.
2 zombies.
they have more
No.
constitutional rights.
Don't put that image into my mind. No.
No?
I mean, Black Ops 3 zombies is
Black
higher.
Ops 2 zombies.
So you know how I said like
That's not that either. It's not. I do want to take you.
Black Ops 2 zombies are pathetic.
Yes, I guess I look for.
Darvin,
Swinging.
Earlier this week.
swing.
I guess I look for. I guess I just take it earlier this week.
Did you tell them no?
One's
Nine
24,
hours.
27, and a
You
19.
don't want to be in this sports?
No, I was gonna take a class.
All 3 hit. You're doing it all on the same guy?
I mean, they're very different.
It was like yes, but most of the
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is that a good thing? That those
2
are-
to 1.
Most of the friend would take.
Which one?
Okay.
The one that hit me, and then I'll choose the other guy.
Okay.
Because you understand I interpreted that as.
Yes. But luckily, this board doesn't seem like the kind of. Judging from your experience, she seems like the kind of person that would kick out someone who doesn't belong in the class.
Reluctantly, but she
It's
will.
like medicine.
Except for me.
19
She said if you don't show up in the summer on the first
To
day,
the-
you're not allowed to reconsider your
To the
transfer
one
out of class.
person, the guy that hit me.
I feel like Constantine is like maybe super strict. This has to be here.
Oh, no. She probably like goes back to me.
And 9 to the other. Or 9 to home.
Yes.
9 to Halu?
Maybe wrong for that.
They
Probably
probably
getting
won't.
no.
9 to that guy.
Compared to Miss Constantine and Rother, she's strict. No.
Is that it?
Yes. She was like, they are so
Can I move or is it?
You can move. You'll solicit an opportunity attack, though, from the one that's
even
still
before
standing.
the test.
We have a torch on you,
You
right?
can't just.
Yeah, that was after the test. That's what I
Is it lit?
You had multiple.
Light on fire.
She told
Light the dead one on fire.
Lighting the dead one on fire.
You want to hit it with the torch?
Strict and relaxed are different.
She's not.
You can't hit it with the
I'll
torch.
give you that.
Okay, that doesn't
She's
work.
not strict.
That's me magic.
Like
Like
warriors,
just
like these strict.
some other fire.
Well, you have to use an action to
The local flagship.
try to burn.
I
Yeah.
can't throw it on him? I can't just throw it on him?
That's an action.
I'm just throwing it. I'm just.
Throwing is an action.
Yeah, throwing is an action.
But he's right in front
Dropping
of
You
me.
can drop it at your feet, but that's not going to help.
What are we talking about?
Burning
His
the
torch.
His torch.
I just can't go like this. I can't do like that.
That's using the object.
But no. I'm going like this. I'm dropping it like that.
Okay, Kirk. It's using the object.
God damn it, no, not again.
It's the back one too. Is that worthless?
I'm just dropping it in front of me.
No. That would be tossing it in front of you, which is an action.
What exactly are you
You
trying
can-
to do?
You
Drop
can
it
let
at-
go of it
At your feet, and
as a free action.
it'll fall at your feet. But to throw it on it, you have to use an action, and you already did attacking it.
So, no.
What exactly are you trying to do?
He's trying to use the torch to burn the body.
Without using an action, but he can't because
If you stand right on top of it and then drop
You
it,
can't occupy the same space as an enemy.
but it's down.
It's not defeated.
And if he dropped it at his feet and the troll did catch fire, so would he.
But he can just walk off immediately as soon as he drops.
Well, what you're attempting to do, you would have to take a full action to really burn the body.
Yeah.
So you could just
It's not.
wait
It's
around.
not. It's like a fire. It's like a magic fireball, or bestowing magic damage, or bestowing fire damage
What
upon
are you
it
doing?
just by dropping it onto it.
Put a little weapon.
You know,
Listen,
just
you're
like
crazy.
a cinder can fall on you, and you can swipe it off.
You have to actually like
Enter the
attempt to light multiple parts of
So
it, or else we'll just go out.
better.
Exactly.
I don't want.
You have to attempt. You have to
I
use an
just-
action to attempt to cause fire damage.
If only there were almond milk.
Move forward.
I mean, you can back up there or reposition yourself if you want.
No, you know, I'll choose.
If you, the way that if you're gonna move
You aim up.
to not get an opportunity attack,
Go
you
up.
can pass through Arthas's space onto the other side of Arthas,
Spell says, I believe.
And use him as a meat shield.
and
So, like-
attempt to use him as a meat shield
Like
against. No, like right here,
That's not what the
coming
name
across
is.
this way.
So, like 1, 2,
I
Right.
believe it says
and
you-
then 3.
No, if you do 3, then you're soliciting an opportunity attack.
Are you sure? Because he can't hit me.
Just
Yes, he
once
can.
Yes, he can.
There's no reason that you couldn't.
He can reach around.
I could strike myself with lightning if I
What?
wanted to. Yeah.
How? That's that. He would have to be.
You're adjacent to him.
If you're next to someone and that's an enemy and you walk away from
You're
it,
moving away from its
reach.
reach. Therefore,
I can give him disadvantage if you really want to move there. Because I have protective fighting style. I can just place my shield and give him disadvantage if you really want to.
Shield here.
And I'll just sit there.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't use my reaction for anything else.
I'm actually gonna stow away
See if you can
my.
survive without a day with your phone.
That's gonna.
that's a free action to do that.
Yes, because then I'm
The
gonna.
next turn.
Because the
And
next
your
turn
next
I'm gonna.
turn, you can free action pull out something else.
My bow, so I can shoot it then.
That's a fair strategy. Bat Genie.
I could do it.
Fat genius.
Yeah, Fat Genie.
We call her Batgirl, but
But it's not a
Where
girl.
are you going with this?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So
I
we
don't think
Silver
Ray
Bat
knows.
Stone.
So we heard more screaming coming from over in that direction where that crowd of things is.
You can see them, probably.
no, he can't.
No, I can't.
Why not?
I'm a bat.
Echolocation.
60 feet.
Really only 60?
I heard screaming over there. I'm gonna fly over there. So. You should.
How high
know
is this
that
building
one.
up?
Now you know they're here.
2 stories.
Is that really more than 60 feet?
Okay. So I'm still about like 30 or so feet in the air. So the best thing is, since I have blind sight, I don't have to have direct line of sight.
That's
Correct?
a point you can see.
True, but I
Not
don't,
point you can sense. Point you can see.
I don't see with my eyes. That is.
Yeah, you do!
Yeah, you do.
No, I see with my ears.
That's
No.
no.
No, that's
Bats have incredibly poor eyesight, and they detect things using.
Actually,
By
bats
not have
have-
incredibly poor eyesight, they have
Bats have
incredibly
actually very good
very
eyesight.
good
That's a
eyesight.
myth.
Yeah,
Yes, that is
It's
a
a myth that they have bad
So
eyesight.
can I see them?
No.
Why
not
not?
from where you are.
Because
Fly up more.
Because from where you are, the building edge is blocked.
Fair enough. So I have 2 more feet of. I was gonna say 2 more feet of flap, but that's not what I was trying to say at all.
You would need 10 more feet of flap.
I do actually have 10 more feet of flap because I have 30 feet. And I only use 20.
Now you can see them.
That's enough feet of
in their
flap.
glory.
Okay.
You just like
Lightning
flap-
bolt.
you
It's
flap.
these 6.
Lightning bolt to the 6.
666.
No, just 6.
Too many 6s. 1.
One is the loneliest number.
I got exactly average.
What's the DC?
At 17.
Lazy cat.
It's just a small bat flying over.
I don't really know how to think that.
Damage.
25 on a fail.
25 on a fail.
Smack down.
And I'm still just flying a little bit above the building.
Did you say smack him?
Hearing aid. It's for one so young, it's sad.
Hearing aid.
Siri feed.
Would a traveler who lost a hearing aid please report to Lost and Found?
turn.
John John?
John John?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Jar Jar.
Are you still holding your turn?
Me Jar Jar Binks.
No.
Well, I mean, if I hear more sounds of like heavier combat, I suppose I'll come out and see.
Okay. Arthas!
In a second.
Arthas, it is the turn of you.
How thick are the walls of these houses? I'm curious.
Thick enough.
One wall thick.
Swinging at the one in front of me.
Smaller if out of her black later.
Did you get a
Does
one?
a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Cool. One hit. Shit.
Down here, you done with
How
that?
I got it.
14.
14 damage?
Says she had it in her head. And then I gave her the other one.
That's it.
That's it?
The other roll was a 2.
Rhingrim is
Wow.
sticking with Annabelle?
Maybe.
Is it his turn?
It is.
He's going to hold his action until Annabelle moves.
Athena?
There's not much I could do. I mean, I don't have any fire attacks.
We're splitting up the party. This sucks.
Don't you have radiant?
I don't think that works.
I feel like it did.
I
Radiant
don't
did.
remember working. Did it?
Yeah, Sunbeam.
That's a one shot.
Sunbeam. Yes, Sunbeam is radiant.
You're right.
You could volley it.
That it won't work.
Why not?
He won't let it.
Did you say that doesn't work?
What?
Using the special attack of his bow and volleying it?
No, yeah, that one doesn't
Damn it.
doesn't work.
Plus, it's a one shot deal.
Still. If it's
One
better-
shot, one shot, one shot, one shot, one.
Well, I mean, that's technically it's just one per day. So
You're,
Can he-
you're
can he save
essentially
on days?
charging one arrow.
Yeah, I get it.
Can he charge like up a few days for it?
Does he need 7 filler
The arrows are
episodes
not
to be
match
able
batteries.
to use one shot?
7 filler episodes, dude. Hey. Can I see them also? Actually, no.
I don't know, can you?
I don't know.
I mean, there's one right here. You can see it from there, right?
Yes.
Good.
You can't see mine, it's at home.
What makes you think you can't see it?
Oh, me.
Be aware if you try to summon a creature that is bigger than the door, you will be blocked inside.
You're gonna help yourself again. Actually,
You've been out.
I've been out.
This is Jack Elk. Ashton Kutcher's Jack Elk.
Where's my throwing range again?
I like that more.
It's just next to me, right?
So what is it, like the
Throwing
front
range?
word for elk? I feel like that's the
For the bag of tricks. That's 10 feet away from me.
Throw it down on the ground next to you.
Jack has similar to Jack.
Are you really gonna summon a giant elk?
donkey rabbit.
I don't know. I'm gonna summon, but I'm gonna do it.
Rabbit. No way, I was gonna say rabbit.
If you elk yourself again,
I'm gonna do it there, but if it's down on my feet,
Help you!
Please be a giant.
I'm outside in the
That
alley.
creature is huge, by the way. That's the funniest part.
Huge.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure.
I have to get an 8 on a D8. So
I'm 90% sure it's huge.
the odds of me getting an 8 on a D8,
Is 1 out of 8.
It's 1 out of 8, but yeah, I mean,
Elk.
come on, elk.
It's pretty good odds.
yeah,
Come on, elk.
It's huge. I told you.
it's huge. It is huge.
8. That's an 8. The only time you roll an 8 on a D8 is when you don't want it.
Wait, and you responded out. You responded.
Boom.
Can I still get out the door?
Nope.
There's another door.
It's stuck between the doors.
Hey, remember that time you fucked up? You did it again.
So there's just
Wait.
elk horns that just pop up just over the buildings.
The horn comes through the door, knocks the door in.
You have to fly.
No,
Damn it.
I can conjure
The
one
one I'm
of
looking
these.
for attack, it just doesn't come for attack.
Athena's got elk ass in her face.
Really good.
Annabelle begins trying to hack her way
Give
through the
something a
wall that
You
way.
could give someone else a fly
No.
space and then also have you.
No.
You know, when it being stuck in the doorway, it's gonna panic.
Oh my
Oh no. Annabelle stays put.
Wait, so that means you have a face right next to you, right? Or is
There's
it?
another one.
It's on the other side of the wall.
How much health does that giant elk have?
Huge, a huge head. Oh,
It has a lot of health. I remember.
Oh my god!
God.
I just see the 8 and I'm
Wait,
like,
I've never seen this happen before.
No.
So we're both just like, oh yeah, why is there
wait,
an
when
elk?
did I see the elk in the hallway?
You could turn into an elk.
You
Well,
see
it's-
the elk in the hallway.
It's 42. They don't say that much.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
could
not.
turn into a giant elk.
You,
What's
hear,
yours?
you hear the elk in the hallway.
I could turn into a giant elk.
No.
Brother.
what a
Majestic
huge.
giant elk is rare to the point that its appearance is often taken as a foreshadowing of important events. Legends tell the gods. Legends tell the
This is a
gods
very
that take the
important
form
event
of a
right now.
giant elk when visiting the material plane. Many cultures therefore believe that there's tongue pieces to invite divine wrath.
Well, let's just say that
So how would you scoop down?
Marin-
If I just walk into town as a
Marin
giant
is
elk?
very angry at a certain party member
How long does it last?
forever.
Until
Or
it dies.
Until I die, or it dies.
Too much elk.
We could-
Not enough space.
We're gonna
Space
eat.
out storage
We're gonna
station.
eat well for a few days.
Its body disappears, I'm pretty sure, when it
Right.
dies.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it does.
I mean,
We
if
can-
You can still drink the blood.
You have gaseous form.
You must
No!
be hungry.
Why do you not have any good spells?
Come
I
You
to
mean,
can
me,
choose to have
it's
good
not-
spells. You don't take them.
I'm not trying to be a
Can
munchkin.
I
I'm
pet
trying
it,
to
please?
capture everybody.
Before
Um,
it dies?
no.
Athena
Yeah, it's great. Again,
kicks
You
you.
could choose to have good spells.
Over
But, like,
20.
Okay.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Don't
Okay.
bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, but how many kids do something
Spawn it
else
and
you
it
don't
can
use?
hit you.
No,
Why
it's
do you have transport via plants?
because I can. Fuck you, buddy.
It goes, "Urgh!" And in the distance you hear an answering call.
Oh, fuck.
Is there another giant elk? It's got 2 heads, like 8 legs. Giant elk.
Hey, the odds of me summoning another giant elk.
Please, Steve.
Is it a magical creature?
Not anymore.
Would the spell magic work?
No, it's not.
Yeah, but
Once
Do you have?
once the thing is created, it's a natural creature.
then why would its body disappear when it dies?
It doesn't. It just becomes a carcass.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you don't like this
You
last time because
disintegrated
you
it.
disintegrated it.
I
Yes.
don't know what you're talking about.
It was disintegrated.
Rangrim did not do such a
We're
thing.
saying this out of game. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
What's
trying to
the-
quote
hang
what
on.
the
Yeah.
Excuse me, Dad.
What did that one? What was that one thing's reaction? The one that's just down the street from it.
You're
I
saying
mean,
the
it had to
giant
be
elk.
Just fighting in the background.
Can you not?
I mean, the odds of me summoning a giant elk is 1 out of 8.
So 1 out of every 64 times will you summon an elk twice in a
I
row.
wanted a dire wolf, which is a 7. And
Oh
it
well,
gave me an
you
8.
got a giant elk, which is an 8.
Yeah, that would have been helpful in the
No, it
other
wouldn't have been.
battles.
No, it wouldn't have been. It would have just done the same thing.
Direwolf?
No, I thought no. I'm referring to another giant
No,
elk.
I'm
you
saying
said the
not
dire wolf
inside a
would've been-
cave.
Oh, the dire wolf would have been helpful, yes, but the giant elk is just. This is just elks.
It's elk
Wait,
central.
summon a giant elk with divine Steve.
No, Yanni,
What?
No.
I can,
because they're divine things.
but it's not actually a summon. It just takes. the
Maybe you don't know that.
Well, now I've
If
seen
the
one, so I
giant
can
elk's
definitely
call
do
is
it.
answered, does that mean it's Elk City?
I'm just waiting. Giant elk.
Elk blood.
I think
Another giant elk.
wait,
Arthas,
giant eagle better. than
First
giant elk,
bite.
or is that the way, man?
critical miss.
In here,
one can
fucking
fly.
giant elk is useless.
Yeah.
The giant eagle is
1 to
useless.
hit Arthas, 2 to hit Darvin.
Oh, come on, I'm
Left it
behind
back,
the wall.
it's useless
Miss.
right now.
What?
Second bite,
Well, you could bring.
Another
in a
critical
giant
miss.
bat.
Giant bat.
total miss.
Yes,
Giant bats aren't things.
They are things.
There things.
I feel like they are things.
I don't remember one.
First slash is a 25,
Giant goat.
11 slashing damage. Second slash,
Giant bat's a
miss.
thing.
Third
Giant-
slash,
giant elk. What-
Giant panda.
What's that goes under?
16 misses.
Giant panda?
I could turn into a giant bat.
2 hit points?
22.
Another bite attack to Arthas, miss.
Yeah, it might be worth this.
First slash.
We had another 10 minutes to spare.
It's over 20. 11 slashing damage. Second slash, way over 20. 11 slashing damage. Third, 17 misses. Fourth, miss.
Thank you.
Giant crab.
Giant bats are a thing.
That is all for that. We're at Darvin.
Take out my bow.
It's a fang.
Take out the bow.
Trust me.
You're backing up.
Yeah.
Opportunity attack.
Well, I'm behind him.
No, you're
No.
not.
No.
Over 20.
Oh.
Take that.
Disadvantage. Interloping my shield.
Is 20.
Oh!
God damn it! I tried.
11 slashing damage.
Hurt. Hurt.
Shooting.
Yeah.
3 arrows.
3 arrows.
3 arrows, 1 target.
But why?
Why 1
Can I
target?
shoot 3 different ones?
No, that's not beast. That's ineffective.
I can summon that.
Fine.
I can summon that.
You're shooting 3 arrows, but 1 target. Stop.
Which target?
The guy in the brown cape.
Usually quite old.
You think? Action.
But shoot 1 first. Or shoot 2 first because he might not
Like a true
die.
spellcaster, deal 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah, he does die. Shoot the second one. My target.
15.
Hits.
21.
Hits.
Looks like it. No.
It doesn't work for range. Does not work for range. You have to take the damage.
What?
Great weapon fire.
You know. Because it says specifically melee. If it just said heavy weapons, then yeah, it would work.
It would be great.
10 damage.
10 damage.
They die.
Dead.
Yeah, you would too.
No.
Another attack.
It's not even bleeding.
22.
Hits.
3 damage. Roll the 1.
To the head, yeah.
3 damage.
That's a crit.
No, it's called shot. And if I hit you in the head with a giant slab of
Yeah,
wood,
my
I think
range
you would at
attacks
least
are
go
a lot better
unconscious
than
and you'll
yours.
easily die.
Yes, but you're not going to immediately die. Like,
Still
you
not
just
bleeding.
smack you really hard in the arm.
But that's not rolling
Anything
max
else?
damage.
So man's body is so disproportionate.
There. Just in case they're still coming down the hallway.
It's like smoked armor.
Okay.
That pseudo flying snake.
Genie.
My turn, am I getting smacked?
You see 4 trolls that have climbed up onto the roofs.
Oh, lovely.
It's
My
trying
turn,
to
am I
catch-
getting smacked?
They haven't reached you yet.
Okay.
You better move before they Aussie
Fly
you.
up.
We're gonna fly over here. And we're gonna call lightning down there. Next saves.
Aussie you.
I'm just waiting to see them sprint. Just Trump.
Trump.
Not Trump. I did not.
You
No.
just said Trump.
I said
You
jump.
said jump.
And I'm flying like 10, 15 feet above the roof. I'm not just coasting on the roof.
Great. Think of it as a meat shield.
I'm gonna
Damage.
out today.
Yeah, right?
When they get to you, if they do,
There's
I'm gonna put my
giant
19 on a fail.
19 on a fail?
So it's
Yeah.
3 days. No, that's 1 day. Giant knuckles. Not in this book, is it?
Monster Man Wild.
Monster Man.
It's just a beast.
It's just beast.
Yeah, it's just a beast.
I want to look at it. I want to see the stats.
This one.
So I could summon
This
it
one.
outside the cave.
Speaks giant elk.
They're all bleeding.
It also understands Elvish and Common.
It's a
These ones are all bleeding. This one is bleeding badly.
That's
gonna be great.
These 2 are bleeding badly also.
So I have to avoid the elementary school buses.
Annabelle.
It's not automatically.
Oh.
It's huge.
Language,
Large
giant
or
elk.
small.
Understands Common, Elvish, and Sylvan, but can't speak.
Bye, giant elk.
Creation of force. What is that?
Wait, it speaks it or it knows?
I think that's more applies to like walls and
I
stuff
don't
made of
think
magic
it can speak
rather
the
than
giant
creatures.
But it
But
knows
as-
common.
Yes,
Annabelle,
but it can understand common, Sylvan.
Annabelle drinks.
Oh, I yell, "Hi, giant elk!"
Now is not the time to be drinking, Annabelle.
It's
Annabelle,
still panicking. You know,
bite
like,
attack
so-
on
I'll be
elk.
right back.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Like Ray, if you think about
Your
about
bite
the
attack?
walls and stuff I made.
Bite attack on elk to drink some blood.
Drink some blood.
Yeah.
Roll
It's
it.
just a beast.
That one.
13.
What's the Alex AC?
14.
You
It is
just
14.
missed the bite.
You just can't punch your type.
I mean, it is thrashing, so.
You just get smacked in the face by elk.
Yeah, 14.
Disengage. Go back to the safe spot.
Should have killed
You're
it.
just biting the elk and running back.
Trying. Failed. We'll get some tastiness.
I mean, to be fair, his bite is going to be pretty powerful at this point.
I just think it's funny.
Well,
Walk
most
up,
likely-
bite, run back.
Let me tell you, a Nosferatu monk is OP when you think about it, because the bites count as unarmed strikes.
I will
They
not
do.
be a monk.
Think about it. You get like 1d10 bites.
I didn't want to drink
Yeah.
blood. It's not door.
No, the damage is 1d10.
Okay.
You get like
Annabelle,
3
go.
1d10.
That's why I looked.
Done.
That's it?
When you think about it, it's weird.
You get 1d10.
Arthas!
You get 10 attacks. Arthas.
There's craziness that is about to occur.
I like how this started off. It was calm. We ambushed some guys. More guys came. There's a giant elk with a bat calling lightning and
Giant elk has separated half the party.
unintentionally.
You got time.
What do I even do?
I mean, to be fair, you're about to get ambushed the shit out of.
I'm fine.
No, yeah.
Remember, there was another
You're
screech
not
in the
surrounded with 6
distance.
of them.
Not if I get up to the wall.
Question.
I can only be
How many hit
surrounded by
points does huge elk have?
42.
I can only be surrounded by 5.
Not that you would know that.
It looks pretty sturdy. It's a big elk.
It's a very healthy elk.
Left alone. That magical thing is going to happen again.
Going to
And again, you can't see what happens.
bonus action,
Too much elk and not
disengage.
enough space. Space elk storage solution.
Going right
Except
here,
I know that there's 2.
and then I'm going to use my action
Don't
to
actually. You don't know where I am.
cast
I know
elemental weapon
that's
for
there's
fire.
one spell. There's
Good
a couple
job.
spellcasters.
But you don't know what happened.
But
All you know is
Randy
he
doesn't
turned
have
out.
spellcasters.
That's
Run Grim.
You assumed last time who did it, but you had no verifiable proof.
Force now.
This is true.
Can I see him with the
Yeah.
sword
Yeah,
from there?
from there.
Force
Thinking.
for elemental weapon.
Plenty of space. Deck save.
What is it?
Deck save.
What is
Spell.
It's a spell.
it? What spell?
God's gotta know.
Disintegrate.
Okay.
Deck save.
Disintegrating the giant elk again.
Passes.
Even if it
Passes,
passes, you die.
You actually shoot past the elk into the
17.
It failed.
It's dead.
It's plus what, 40?
It's
Yeah.
76 plus 40 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's a little. It's a
It
little.
dead. And yet again, you can't see what happened.
I can't.
You just know that it disintegrated. That
Your elks have
flavor.
a habit of disintegrating.
Yeah, something,
Maybe it's a magical
something weird
defect.
about them elks.
It might be a magical defect.
Yeah, maybe it's like it's one of those things where like if it loads in and it's like
But all that really does is just
Elk's
give
not
him the
getting
idea
scratched.
that, well, if I throw this elk out, after a few seconds it's going to disintegrate anyways. So he's just going to keep throwing elks out because he doesn't think that.
Elk.exe has crashed.
it's like yeah, if it doesn't load properly, like part of its hitbox loads into a wall, it just disappears after a while to stop any glitches from happening.
Or it just
You
clips.
just see a sword.
Yeah.
You see a really big sword coat that just go no.
Athena, your elk is disintegrated. Marvelously.
Again.
Again,
Please don't roll another.
you
eight.
think it might be something to do with the elk. Maybe the elk disintegrates after a round or two.
I mean, it hasn't worked
Hasn't done that for the other.
But the dire wolves
did that
last
the other
forever, so that's why
It's
you
only
keep
done that
trying to
for
get the
the elk.
dire wolf.
The elk has
Dire
done that
wolf.
every time. You might have a defective elk thing.
Dire wolves
Defective
out
elk.
forever.
This bag has a defective elk.
Please don't summon another elk.
If you do, summon it in the pile.
Like, yeah, summon it like on the roof or something. So at least it's open.
Just give me an elk just jumping
So
across the
it'll
roof.
fall on them.
No, at the very least, like then it's open. It's not stuck in a doorway again.
Well, technically, if he was standing on top of the roof above the floor and pulled it out of the bag and let it go, it would appear and fall on them.
Yeah.
So
Except
one
that
time
time
he'd
then
get
I'd be
like a
stuck
rat.
again.
Except that time he'd get like a rat.
You can see the two down the hall.
That's it.
That's it.
No, he summons an elk again, it's sitting good again. This bag is just full of defective elks. There's nothing else in here.
Like fucking somebody, like give them the thing, but every roll is an elk.
They've been de-elked.
It's a bag of defective
I'm
elk.
gonna hold my turn until I see
It's a
more.
bag of, like,
Until you see more.
Bag of defective elk. So that's a new interesting magic item. Bag of defective elk.
You just
As an action, you can summon an elk for 1 round, at which point it turns into dust.
you summon an elk at a 1d4. It lasts for 1d4 rounds.
Then it turns to dust.
It then turns to dust.
Can only be used in small doorways.
That's actually not a bad idea as a magic item.
For like a joke magic item.
Well, the bag that he has is sort of like a joke magic item.
I'm talking about giant rats are valuable.
Please tell me you can just
The
summon a
dire
normal
wolf
rat.
is valuable too.
Please tell me one of the things is just a normal rat.
I don't think so.
Hilarious. Sometimes giant elk, like when you prepare for giant elk.
No, giant rat. One is giant rat. That's the weakest thing.
Can't just be rat.
No, it's a giant rat.
It's a splitter!
The elk. No, the elk. It heralds an important event. The disintegration of it a couple seconds later. That alone, there are
Jump across.
Just
That's how I felt during the final boss of Prototype. It's like a giant, like 20-foot tall hunter. Yeah. And they choose to shoot at me. And at that moment, I'm disguised as a soldier. It's like I don't even have, like that. I don't have, like, a plan or anything, except literally, like, no imminent threat. That does a little bit. You think your best damages? Also nice. Grab something, charge throw, run away. Especially because you're on a ship, so you can just grab rockets and throw that.
to grab the ship.
No.
You're up in the air, right?
Yes,
Gonna leap.
15 feet up in the air. All the things they can focus this tiny bag.
So you're up in
You
the air.
collapse and fall between them. Your little wings are too fatigued to continue.
How many times did I get hit?
All of them.
For like 5 hours.
How many times just now?
None
You haven't
yet.
gotten hit
Not
yet.
yet.
He's
I'm-
just starting his attacks.
I'm just starting my attacks.
Okay.
I get attack.
Yes, it does.
Yes, you do.
Lightning arrow.
He's
First
gonna
one.
hit me.
Yes, I know.
Now, you're hitting lightning arrow at the first one that you've seen, right?
Yes.
That's this one. These two aren't there yet, so they don't count.
Reaction, I put my bow away.
No.
It's not. That's like a
That's
turn
that, that,
free
that,
action.
that doesn't
That's
work.
reaction on your turn.
Reaction.
That's an action.
That's
But
an
I'm
action.
putting it
about
away.
to get attacked.
Putting it away is a free
Put it
action
drop.
on your turn.
You can drop the bow, but that's
I put away my sword for
Yeah.
free action.
On
On
your
my
turn.
next turn,
On your turn, but then you can't swing.
why do you have to do this to me?
You just punch it.
it was your choice.
That's why monks are.
Understand the rules.
He didn't do anything. You did this.
You pulled out the bow.
You do realize that if I put my bow away and I get out my
This you're
sword,
supposed to know this. This is why you can't have 2 characters.
if I had 2 characters, then I can attack them.
That's No.
You're
No.
missing the
You're
point.
missing the point. The point is that you're got to figure out the situation.
I now can't attack.
Sure, you can,
You can use your bow.
or you can.
Drop the bow and swing with your fists.
That's a critical miss.
Funny because you probably have a better chance of
Ooh.
hitting.
Yep.
You would have disadvantage.
So 1 to the thing that you were trying to hit,
You
2
can
to
trip
Arthas.
somebody. With
Miss,
your
miss,
command.
miss.
Okay.
Or you can back up, chance the opportunity attacks, and then shoot the bow.
I'm gonna get hit.
Yes.
There's a chance you might not.
25.
Hits. Charged.
This one's using volley,
And
so
I'm
it's
going to turn
hitting.
into a giant bat.
Oh, that's right. You
Twice as
already
fast.
you already expended the charge on it.
It's a flight of 60 feet.
Eagles have like 80 feet.
Has it been day ready?
Fine, okay.
Or
I
it's
mean,
still the same
you
day?
you got the charge back, but now
They're
you
still
just expended it.
waiting on
No, this was that was like
Oh, regular lightning arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the bat does not have the hurricane.
You have to be more specific.
That's one thing.
I did say lightning arrow.
The fault
did.
of how jazz goes.
How was I?
The one that's really
Okay.
flush connecting them. It's like
Of course, I
this.
get an 8 in this one.
So
So that's
how the jazz
8.
hands. The anatomy part is correct. The jazz hands part is a joke. Because birds have feathers to carry them. Bats have
14 damage.
So those are a lot.
14 damage.
Made up.
To whoever I volleyed. And
Well,
that
Those
is
are myths made up.
it's down.
Those are myths made up by the capitalists.
feathers. I would guess they're the capitalists.
Are you sure about that?
Arthas,
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
1 bite.
Yes.
Miss.
Tiny feather.
Ooh, critical swing.
Like crit or
And
crit 1?
Crit 1.
Yes. If he
One
still
to
hits me, I
you.
swear to God.
Steven,
2 or
when you're
3.
planning, when you're doing your attacks, you have to plan ahead. You said yes. You
Second
can turn
arm.
Your bow and attack,
That's a hit.
but you
11
realize
slashing.
That there could be enemies right
Third
across
arm.
you as well.
Miss.
Too much
Second
power.
creature.
So you
To bite.
better off just having a sword. You can't attack every single time.
No, I did
19?
hit 5 times.
Nope.
Swing over
And this is
20.
what you should start
11
about
slashing.
Before taking out your bow.
Crit. 22 slashing.
Damn it.
How you doing, buddy?
And another 11 slashing.
Are you alive still?
Yes.
Like 5,
Third
No.
creature.
50. Those are other things. But
Fuck.
Bite attack.
I'm still up.
Miss. You ready?
Yeah.
First arm. 17. Miss. Second arm. Miss. Third arm. Over 20. 11 slashing damage. Fourth arm. Miss.
So you're better off for not.
That it?
not using
That's it for that one.
Let's go. I'm at 97 damage.
how much health do you have? left?
Darvin.
125.
First head
So you have 28 health left.
is a 13 miss. Second head.
So you
Critical
no, wait, I
miss.
can't use lightning arrow. Yeah.
Can you bite his other head?
Okay. That'd be funny though. Full miss. First arm. Miss. Second arm. Over 20. That's a hit. That is 11 slashing damage. Third arm. 20 non-natural. 11 slashing damage. Second creature. First head. Miss. Second head. 7 piercing damage. First arm. 11 slashing. Second arm. 15 doesn't hit, right? Third arm. Miss.
Whipping your hair out.
There's 5 angry trolls running towards a bat.
You're alone.
If they jump, will where they be at?
I don't know, but I can go up there. I don't want to find out where they'll be at. I don't want them to be next to me.
Sunbeam.
I don't have Sunbeam. I can't. If I want to switch spells, I have to switch back.
Oh, okay.
I have to start the
Darvin.
spell and then go and do the form.
It would be the worst
I
idea.
don't know what to do.
Oh, really? It wouldn't be a bad idea to switch back to an elf and
Alright, so
fall
these
into
are your
a fight with them.
choices.
Go down to the
can't move
ground,
back.
then switch.
I can't. I literally can't. One hit and I'm.
You can chance. You can disengage
That I can't.
and run.
I can't hit them.
You can disengage and run.
You can dodge and run.
Or you can die.
You can dodge.
Why would you do that?
You could try to. You could try to push past them and go
If he runs off,
in the opposite direction.
maybe they won't follow.
That would fall.
If he goes out of their bounds.
Attack, and I
But
would
yes, that would follow with an
fall.
opportunity attack.
Let me see.
You can
I'm at 12.
you
hit
can
points.
you can risk an opportunity attack, step back and fire your bow.
I would get hit. It go down.
It's not the end of the world. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
You might get that second character.
I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but those are your options.
What does that do?
I don't want
Moving
to risk it.
Let's
You gotta risk it for the
then
biscuit.
You stand there and get hit.
You also have, all your abilities that you haven't used yet, like second wind and all that.
Yeah, but if I
That-
use
that
second
is-
wind, I'm still gonna get hit.
You could use
Either
2
way.
trip attacks. Trip them both, make so they can't take opportunity attacks, and then run that way.
Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons. People die. It happens. Okay. You don't die in real life. You have
2 trip attacks, 1 each. So
Trip them and run.
trip
Yes!
and then run.
Trip them and then run the other way.
And then I can borrow my bow, but I can't.
Well, no,
Well, no, because you'd have to take the attack action. Basically, put your bow away, punch them to trip them.
Punch them in the shins.
Because there's nothing stopping. A fist is still considered a weapon attack, a melee weapon attack.
What
So
is
you
that?
can just trip them and
That's
then
what-
go the other way so they can't catch up with
I
you.
know a better
Technically, you're using your leg because you're tripping
Yeah, I was
them,
gonna
but
say
it's
you're
still
not
the
punching
same.
them in the
You can
kneecap.
just punch them in the shins and they'll fall.
You know how hard it is to punch in the shin?
So you
You know how awkward it is to punch someone
I played a monk.
What options you have.
We
This is
can
why you
we can
always
demonstrate it.
play
Come here.
From you, from a
There's a
sitting
lot of
position, can
options.
punch in a shin. But he's in a standing position. To punch in the shin from a standing position means you gotta go like that.
And then you gotta do it
You
again.
could just quickly do a
No, he goes-
split.
You're gonna boom.
This is not. This is not Johnny Cage. This is not Mortal Kombat.
Finish him!
I mean, that'll make them fall.
Is there a stunning attack?
Two trip.
There is.
That's
So-
what it is.
Trip attack to one, trip attack to the other.
I forget what the save is.
Is it?
The DC, I'm
Is it a
pretty.
D20 to hit?
You have to make the attack.
Nope, tripping attack. And you have superiority die. The attack damage roll. Target is large or small.
Attack damage or roll. Attack damage roll.
Attack damage roll.
Well, it doesn't. The damage doesn't really matter. But the damage will be 1 plus your strength plus your superiority die, which at this point is D10, I believe.
Yep.
So you basically it'll be your damage will be just roll 1 at a time, just for the sake.
So wait, I rolled D20.
You roll a D20, see if you hit. You crit.
I got a 13 and a 20 and a 30
Why are you rolling 2?
because I'm doing.
I just said roll 1 attack at a time.
Oh, because I'm doing both of them. So one. And
It's better if you do one.
It's better if you do one at a time.
Roll again.
26 to hit.
Hits.
They have to make strength save, otherwise they're shit to
It's a strength save.
Strength save.
So save.
What's
and
the
the DC is 8 plus your strength or dex, but you're going to want to choose strength so that's higher plus your proficiency.
Yes.
So
17.
17.
17.
It passes the strength save.
The other one has to make it too.
The other one, they both have to make it.
That one passes the strength save.
God damn it.
Their knees are swole.
They have swole knees.
They're pretty strong creatures.
So I can't. So I should have run.
Disengage run.
You can't disengage.
Yeah.
it.
I can't
disengage,
disengage. So I have to run.
You still have one. You have 3 attacks, don't you?
Yeah.
You could try maneuvering. You could try one more maneuvering strike.
Maneuvering attack, yeah.
So maneuvering attack. Roll each
What's
one.
your attack?
What's the chicken maneuvering strike?
This was one you hit with 3. Which one? Oh.
Or does that? Can he not use it? Can he only do it to an ally?
One of your allies.
Oh, it doesn't work on you.
You add superiority to the attack damage. You choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you. The creature can use its reaction.
Yeah, no, it has. It's on. Wait.
I want to move back and drink healing pots.
You can still drink it. Well, no, you can't.
No,
Move
he
back.
raised.
Oh,
Get back. Justice wins from above. That's all he has.
oh.
Does he have parry? Parry is a thing.
I don't think he has parry.
You don't have parry. That would have been helpful.
Not really.
Well, you can use it as it's a reaction usage thing.
Yeah,
It reduces damage.
he doesn't have it. He didn't choose it.
I'm gonna die here.
We all will die here if you
To be
don't
fair,
do something.
people died. Do you not remember Criv just jumping into a portal then?
You didn't die,
That was different. That was 100% your choice.
and you didn't die.
For all intents and purposes, he did die.
No,
Technically. But
He just never existed again.
How many? By the way, how many of these things are chasing the bat?
5.
What the? Bat's gotta go. I can stay like a bat for 5 hours though, so I can go pretty high.
no,
Because that'll help the party.
Go.
I mean, hey,
basically you can just fight to
I
death.
can call lightning too. That's about it.
Fight like a man. See, that's the
He doesn't fight like a man. He fights like a bat.
Shut up. I usually fight like an arrow, but for some reason I decided to go bat.
Because you
I mean,
have one
At this point, your only other option is movement.
with wild chick.
and that's
You can try to duck behind. You can try to duck into one of the buildings. You are going to elicit 2 opportunity attacks. Now, there's a chance they'll both miss.
I wanted to watch if he's both wild chick.
So-
I'm saying it.
What's your AC?
17.
17. So
You're looking
you
for
have
small
a.
creature.
Why would you look at something that can fly?
Shitty was the
chance.
smallest thing.
He's got a 50% chance on each roll that it misses.
He can survive one roll because he has 12 HP.
Actually, I'm wrong. You have a 48% chance on each roll.
That's not how probability works with D20s.
It's 2% per chance.
That's 5.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if I
5%.
should risk it.
Are you passing a stone?
You're right. It's fine. 45% chance.
Oh!
Like, that's not how probability.
You can survive one
Oh, risk it.
because they do 11
You
each.
must risk it for biscuit.
Can I make a recommendation?
Now?
How many doors are in that?
I'm opening one.
They both lead to the same place.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good because they could just go in the other door to that same building.
Oh, true.
Okay.
It's got
Closed door behind you.
Oh,
Hopefully you live that long.
opportunity attack.
If one, it's fine. If as long as only if the first one misses, you're fine.
First one hit.
As long as the second one misses.
That's 11 slashing damage. Second
Oh.
one
Still up.
is a 19.
oh!
Down! Didn't make it inside.
Fudge!
Fudge.
You're not dead.
I mean,
You're not dead.
You're not.
Fudge. That's where I draw the line.
And now he goes and curses.
The impressive part, though, was he managed to get out Fudge and not. That was the impressive part.
Inspiration point!
Like, I was completely expecting to just throw his head.
Genie!
Wait, does he even have inspiration?
No.
Am I getting struck? Am I getting hit?
You can't use that to give this.
Am I getting hit?
Give it.
No, you're up in the
Okay,
air.
good. I'm gonna fly higher in the air. I'm gonna fly another 20 feet to the air. I'm gonna fly. I don't like that I'm in the middle of everything. I'm gonna fly over here, too. Because I feel like they're gonna follow me.
What? Well, if they jump and they fall, that'd be great for
That's
me.
why I'm literally in the dead center of the place. And call lightning in the middle of those. In the middle of them.
Middle of what?
Those 4.
No.
What? Oh,
There's
shit.
3
that's-
of them.
Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't realize that was
Do
on
not
this.
look for.
How injured do those 2 look?
I'm pretty injured.
I'm gonna call lightning bolt down there. Deck saves for them.
No. No, you're not.
What?
Just so that you're aware,
You'll
your
hit
lightning
Chico.
bolt is going to hit
No, it's not.
Darvin.
It's only 5 feet.
There,
and you
5
put
foot
it right
radius.
behind
Oh, okay.
Well, that was really good geometry skills. Shut up.
17?
That's the DC, yeah. Okay, it's already off to a great start.
Again, nobody says, "Oh, it hits." They say that's the DC.
Wow, okay. This is great. This is some great damage.
1 damage.
Go ahead.
13 on a fail.
13 on a fail.
I'm rolling 5d10s, by the way.
That was pretty awesome damage.
They're bleeding badly.
Your shirt says it all.
Look at this thing, man. That's a picture of the thing laying off the tree. No, he did that on purpose.
I know. You made it look autistic on purpose, I know.
It's pretty good.
Annabelle.
Annabelle does things.
Let me see, is it an action to get out of wild shape?
No. Might be a bit of action, but it's now focus.
I know that. but
That's an
it's
enemy,
a
right?
action.
That's an enemy.
23.
23 hits.
I had a girlfriend once. I don't know what happened to her.
Only
She
one.
was disappeared.
One second, yeah.
It's like she's dead.
She was like, can't come out, heal, and then go back.
49 magic.
Oh, I forgot which one you were.
The one standing in front of me.
I know, I'm just saying.
Is it 49?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too cute.
We had something before. We're talking about different things.
She's just adorable all
I'm
day
not
long.
talking about the slot, I'm talking about
Adorable.
the actual action. So using a bonus action to use the action slot. You're thinking using the bonus action slot to fulfill an action.
Anything else?
Nope.
He's dead.
We're
Arthas.
thinking the same thing, we're just using different words.
Choose to consume an action to execute a bonus action.
Yes, exactly. Shit.
Might cast a fireball at street level. Would it hit the ones above?
They're too high.
Yeah.
I'm still at the same height. I did not fly down.
The height of the building is the crescendo of the
Ball.
ball.
Which one of them looks? Do any of the ones next to me look? I mean, besides the one that's down, obviously he's weak.
This one's bleeding.
That's it.
That's it.
You take one swing at him first, just in case. 15.
Just hits.
Yes.
Let's go.
Go gadget fireball.
No. Gadget fireball.
Oh, fireball coming.
No, gadget fireballs.
9.
How have your teachers not killed you with your little voices and whistling?
19.
19 damage?
Yeah, is he dead?
I don't know. It's
Fire.
anything left on my phone all day.
Okay.
No, he's not dead.
Second attack. I fell off.
It's very
It's
funny because
22.
because most of my teachers
Hits.
actually like me. I don't do any work, but I don't cause any problems either. And I generally try to keep the class moving.
9
I
damage.
personally don't do anything.
Also fire.
I just don't like having to deal with stupid annoying
Bleeding
people.
very badly.
Okay.
And cindered.
And stupid just I
Singed.
You can't say that.
Bonus action.
True.
Or
Disengaged.
close it. Yeah,
I got you.
Teachers have to do this thing called professional.
6.
This would be helpful.
What, a giant elk?
No.
Make sure you throw it right here.
I'll throw it in the dead
Would
center,
it-
then I can just.
How would it be useful?
Oh no, not now, but like,
A giant elk? Is he trying to reason that a giant elk would be useful? Okay.
It was
I'll do
very.
it that
It was
way.
useful to the trolls.
when we were lost in the woods. That would help.
Giant elk would have been useful in the woods.
Doing.
Yeah, it would actually.
How many hit points do you have, Yanni?
23.
28 was the number unless it changed.
Fireball.
Rangrim.
How many things hit me? I just forgot to roll con saves.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Try to think how many things hit me.
7 swivels.
No, no.
What do you think is a good guess?
I guess you're right. 9.
Pass. 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 Pass, yep. Literally what I rolled a 1.
Ian, numbers.
Okay, so
9.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
16.
37.
47 hit points.
37.
I know, I get plus 10.
Okay.
47 hit points.
47 hit points.
Do we heal before the back?
Athena,
Osmosis. Needing health through my brain.
shoot the bat.
Yes!
No, don't shoot the bat. Don't shoot the bat.
Shooting the bat!
Don't shoot the bat, you fuck.
I'm using volley.
Volley.
I have all 8.
Might hit the bat.
Don't hit the bat.
Might hit the bat.
Please.
Ian, the bat is downrange of its mouth.
The bat is really high up, though.
Arrows.
It would be an impressive miss if you hit the bat.
Non-critical 20 on
So
the
that one. Just snip the bat.
20.
It's funny because you shoot the bat.
Which
and
one
the
are you
elf comes
aiming at?
out.
A slightly damaged elf. Unless he does exactly 1 damage.
That one's a volley, but we should. Or actually, no, that's a friend.
That's a
Like, I'm
he's
pretty
up
sure
in the air
nothing
anyways.
at this point that we can do will do exactly 1 damage.
That one.
Because you're the punch adds your strength 1.
What was it? What was the hit?
20 to hit.
20 to hit hits.
And then
20 to hit.
If you do negative damage, do you heal someone?
No. Good try though.
Like if I have like a -2 to my strength and I punch somebody,
13 damage.
and that does negative 1 damage, they restore 1.
This one's a
Sure,
lot
the
higher.
difference
This one's
is
a
you never damage anything with your
20.
fist. You were too weak to physically hurt someone.
6, 7, 29.
Why did you remove
Hits. It burned up.
That's really. I didn't think about it. If you have an 8th strength, which is like the lowest you can normally have, you can never hurt somebody unless
You
you're
were
a monk.
physically too weak to hurt someone.
Unless you were a monk or get the brawler feat,
19 damage.
because that lets you roll 1d4.
It's
for
like,
damage.
so
It's
tough.
really funny.
Like, even if you crit, you still deal no damage.
And
Well,
the
if you crit, you'll
That
get
is
one.
it.
I know if you
And
crit,
you
you roll
moved
the
it?
die twice. So it just doubles damage.
Well,
Where are they?
I said, no, you don't roll the die.
it would double the base damage and then add.
I mean, I don't know anything up there, but they seem pretty
2
far over
damage.
there. Sounds good.
So 1 damage. If you have to crit to deal 1 damage.
Yeah, it's a sad. Sock him right in the jaw. It's funny because it's easier to kill a normal person.
Brawls would be really boring.
This one
Wait,
reaches down
Don't throw things at the bat. Don't throw things at the
and
bat.
rips
Stop throwing stuff.
stone off of the top of the building
Don't throw things at
and
the
flings it at the bat.
No, don't hit the bat. Leave the bat alone.
Does an 18 hit the bat?
A 12 hits the bat, man.
It's down.
Batman!
How high are you off the ground?
We'll find out very shortly, won't we?
Take 3 damage.
You take the bad's dead. You take
how
2
high
damage.
were you?
I was
Actually-
about 15 feet above the roof
You
of the
take
building.
4 damage.
He gets falling damage.
I was 15 feet above the height of the building.
So that is
35.
35 feet.
How do we calculate falling damage?
It's 1d6 per 10 feet.
So 3d6.
3d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Ready for max rolls?
Yep.
Okay, that rolled off. Oh, lovely. So that's 9 bludgeoning damage.
Plus the extra 3 damage
I
that you
know.
take from the overall.
I'm
So
at 91. It's funny, I have 103 health, so. No. No. No.
It gets advantage too, doesn't it?
because you fall prone.
Yes.
I might be dead too, so don't worry, I'm
I'm
enjoying it.
still down, right?
If a fireball would be very nice in that.
You know, I'm sorry. I decided to heal somebody because
Magic
I'm
did-
not a
elf
cleric.
is dead.
These are
Can I
above.
play dead? Those are above.
Stealth roll.
Those
You're
are
about
above.
to.
You're about to not need to play.
Roll over, play dead. Oh
Look
wait.
at that stupid. What is that druid or that
Right, we're being
that
flanked.
spell that? What's it called?
From
Genie,
above. What's up?
bite.
No.
Crit!
Yeah.
Miss!
14 piercing damage.
Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Next attack
Okay.
has advantage. Does a
Probably.
16 hit?
Yeah.
11 slashing. Crit! 22 slashing.
Why did
Okay.
you choose Giant Bat?
Okay.
Nobody knows.
I didn't know Giant Bat was a thing!
Third arm. 20 non-natural. 11 slashing. Actually, I have advantage. Last arm.
There's one guy.
There's 4. 5.
I know. There's only one
Another
guy.
11 slashing damage.
You've taken.
I know how much health I have.
Good.
I've taken more than that.
Next creature.
Plus the
First
plus
head.
the
20 non-natural. 7 piercing. Second head.
Okay.
17.
Yep.
7
Dad.
piercing damage.
Dad,
First arm.
What's the range of a fireball?
150.
15.
Yep.
Radius is 20 feet.
Down.
Yeah, you are.
Holy
please don't go to me.
I want to point out, I had 103 health at the start of this round. No, I had 104. I now have -2.
You just went down.
Fireballs is just a perfect opportunity right there. Also, my ball would be nice too.
Annabelle.
Something can hit me?
Sure it can.
It doesn't
Yeah, the
look like it
storm
on the
cloud
map.
disappeared.
It's right there.
Ian goes down and
The
rainy
storm
day
cloud's
just
gone. The
disappears.
storm cloud's gone.
Oh, yay. No more storm cloud.
Who stands up?
Oh, that must have just been an interesting thing to see. You throw a rock, hits a bat, there's an elf, it falls, he dies.
He gets the shit beaten out of him. And then the storm cloud disappears. You should have been rolling concentration on all those attacks, shouldn't you?
Mm.
It didn't matter, but still.
I didn't think I was making it through, though, that's why I didn't bother.
No. You kind of stormed out and things went awry.
I fucking jumped.
Bite is 18.
Yep.
7 piercing damage. First arm over
Like,
20.
I'll be dead.
11 slashing. Second arm critical miss.
They don't get high AC.
Yeah, you do.
What is that total?
Ow. I'm wearing
11 and
Miss.
7?
wearing high.
Still
18.
11. The hide is garbage.
18. Yes.
No,
so
hang on.
far. Last arm.
Tell the other you
I have whatever's 11. I have whatever's 11.
And this one is what? This
11
one
plus
is
next
that.
one.
Yes.
That's
Bite attack.
Studded leather will give you a 6.
Studded leather.
Over 20.
The studs are mad.
7 piercing. First
Over
arm
this.
over 20.
What did you do, Giant Eagle?
What?
What did you do?
We just
It's
half
just kind
as
of
you go.
sitting in the back.
I know,
Oh,
but
okay.
It only has a
11
10-foot
slashing.
walking speed, so it's kind of useless right now.
Take all the damage and then half it at the end.
Actually, no.
Second arm. 11
If
slashing.
we live
Third
enough
arm.
to get another 10 minutes,
11
I think
slashing.
it's
Fourth
something that
arm. Critical miss.
Because the giant back can fly.
Total miss.
I can research that. It's basically this spell works is that it's just the same creature that you're summoning, but it just changes shape.
no.
So yeah, just that
That's
it's like somebody calls.
That's exciting.
The one from like Justice League.
Yeah, that's how.
Like was it the Flash? He jumps over to him. Like
No,
he
Green
gets the
Lantern
shit smacked out of him.
building.
Two people.
Darvin, death save.
That's exactly what this reminds me of.
So basically,
Crit!
Hey, he's at 1 health.
Can I stand up?
Stand up on your turn.
It is his turn.
It is.
Oh, it is your turn. Then stand up.
Can I stand up?
I
Well,
mean,
Do you want to?
Technically not,
Two?
because
You
technically
roll
your
that
turn
shit
was
again,
spent rolling your dex save.
Well, I want to drink some healing.
Don't get up yet.
Drink a healing potion while lying
Get up at the
down.
next turn so they still think you're dead.
I'll drink him.
No, cannot this turn.
do it next turn.
You do that save at the end of your turn.
the death save's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
It essentially is your turn. Genie!
Ready for a 1? Oh, it's passed. It's a 13.
So like, what if you put a bunch of healing potions into one big bottle and just drink all of it?
Actually, I read that part of the Dungeon Master's Guide.
It doesn't sound like it would end well.
It could,
What
or
happened?
it might not, or I mean, it could turn to acid, or a random effect.
Just drown in
or-
healing potions.
That's my healing potion. It's the best
Yeah,
way.
there's a functionality with that where you know how like if you take ibuprofen
Oh god.
and
then
if you
add
take too
something
much
else.
you overdose.
Oh dear, healing
You can
potions.
you can OD on healing
Create
potions.
a random effect that is not intended.
That sounds so
It's
fun.
One
it's,
of the
it's sort of
potions
like
cannot work.
you're sort of like creating an alchemical effect
What's a
doing that.
great
44
Because-
plus 4.
Because all the ingredients are
You can drink one on your
perfectly
turn. It's an
um
action to drink one.
they're
it's an action.
perfectly mixed.
No.
It
So
doesn't count as an attack.
by adding to
Tagging your
the
throat with healing potion.
by adding the amount of ingredient to it, you kind of change the formula.
Attacking your throat with
It could
healing
be
potion.
fun. It could be really, really bad.
If
And you
get
won't know until you
rabies,
drink.
can't drink a healing potion.
Could be explosive.
If you get rabies,
Well,
you
I
can't drink healing
It
potion.
could be corrosive. Or
Because
even
when you get
explosive.
rabies, like
Could be many
your
things.
body thinks it's drowning, so your
As far as the
body
DM's
doesn't
concerned, it
let
could
you
be
drink
fun.
water.
Body's thing.
Turn
Your
into wild
muscle
magic.
reflexes, whatever they're called.
Right. I'm
It's
so
literally
glad
like I've
that
seen
I rolled the
videos
crit on there.
of somebody who
if
got
If
rabies.
I rolled it again, it was a 1.
And they brought a glass of water near and he was just shaking like this, and it
if we
went out
if we
for
make
the
it if we make it to the final adventure, I do have a formula to create the ether potions.
Little adventure.
I will be needing that.
How long?
Because I'm going to be making a lot of them.
Each adventure is 20 levels.
No, I mean, how long do you think this one will be?
Probably another
You
account. Probably the end of this
you
encounter.
guys are almost done with this act.
Okay.
That's
There's one
implying
more
we
act
survive.
after you.
Okay.
That implies we
I
survive.
wonder how long each act was.
It depends. Sometimes you guys have flown through.
I mean, this adventure has been a year and a half.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of. We didn't do much on a night kind of
Yeah.
nights, so you guys are actually starting to progress a little bit faster through it.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go
No,
fast.
shut up.
Will I be able to? I don't know if I'll.
Annabelle.
Okay.
Well, if you're coming back every couple weeks, still.
I realize how expensive it is to come back.
Like, or Johnny, just get Skype. Just put your face on the Skype thing and just put you there.
I mean, we can. I can set up a.
Disengage.
We can get you
I
here
think-
digitally.
I understand that.
How about
Yeah, you might as well finish off this adventure.
We can get you here digitally.
That I have no problem doing that. I mean, you have the stream,
Yeah. The problem is
and I can actually on the Skype call. I can just fish the
Oh yeah,
the
so I
thing
don't
to
have
be
the,
live for
the
you,
30 second.
so you don't have the delay.
Holding action until something comes within range,
Yeah.
enemy
So
wise.
guess what? So you can still play, just not here.
Arthas,
Might do it yourself.
And- Why do it yourself? The robots can do it better.
Is it better or for you?
Better.
I don't have to. That's all.
It's one of my favorite quotes
Thanks,
in
I
the
got
game.
that song stuck in my head now.
You're welcome.
Two,
DuckTales.
3, 4, 5. Shit.
Oh God.
I know that song too.
He doesn't know it.
You Rangers. Get to my room.
I have one square left. I still have my bonus action. But the bonus action doesn't actually add one. Have better. Two swings.
as you look up, you see trolls at the top of the building.
Two swings at the guy. I won't follow.
I'm assuming you're looking up at this point.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look. Bad guys.
25.
25 hits.
Fucking die.
If I move, I can still take an action and drink healing pots, right?
I didn't say you took them. You're saying that they're there.
It's best if you hide in the building
That's
first.
what I'm going to do.
They don't know that you're alive yet.
So yeah, I can make it.
They don't know that you're alive yet.
15,
So
I can still
19
dash, right?
plus 8.
Or when I get up, I can't dash.
27 fire.
technically you
27
can,
fire?
but what does dash count as?
Yay.
Yes.
Oh, now there's nobody in range.
Shit.
Oh, there
Just
is.
gonna. Who?
Well, because I don't want
This
to
guy?
go behind the door.
No, I was right.
How
Shit. It was right here.
about
And this guy was right here.
that? No, 1,
right
2,
here.
3.
No, this guy was. There was an enemy right in front.
You
No,
were
because I
here.
was here. I went 1,
That's fine.
2, 3, 4,
5,
I mean, I'm
and then
building
you had
a
one more
wall.
space.
I don't know how, but the miniature did get moved somehow.
Probably when I picked them up.
Yeah. This new point.
Do you have another attack?
I blame you for this.
I did. I used them both on
Oh,
him.
use them both on.
I can take one hit. Section dash. Taking opportunity attack.
That's 19.
Nope. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to the same spot. That's it.
Rangrim. Rangrim has a big opportunity here.
Yes, he does.
You can wipe out all of them, or most of them, with one fireball.
Fireball.
You could put Fireball 20 feet up and hit the ones on the ceiling as well, because it doesn't say you have to choose a point on the ground.
Oh.
It doesn't have to make contact with anything to explode.
That's true.
So you
then,
could put
yeah,
Fireball like basically on the roof. Basically.
On roof level.
On roof level, but above them, so it would hit everything.
what he said.
Gotcha.
Dex save.
Wait, what about Edgy?
Edgeny.
You can bend the spell
He's
around.
bending the spell around Edgeny.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You didn't do anything yet.
I've been helpful.
That's a stretch.
Recently, I've been helpful.
God
That's
damn it.
true.
Did you get all ones?
Shh. Reasons.
What happened? That's what you said. Keep going. Sorry, I missed it.
How many superiority die do you get?
Ooh.
I'll check.
Ooh.
No, you get more than 2. You get a ton.
Ooh.
Because, like, yeah, you just. The
Fancy.
problem is you just don't use those enough. They're really good.
48 on a fail. 18
I think
is the.
5 of them died.
You're what, level 13? You have 5. So you've used 2 so far.
It's at 48 on a fail, right?
Yes.
And at 15th level, you get another one. You can also take that feat, and that'll give you more superiority die, which is good.
Yeah.
And normally, the superiority die are only d6s for that feat, but if you have superiority die, all your superiority die get upgraded to that. So normally the feat only lets you get d6s, which are worse than even the worst you'll get. But the feat, if you take that feat, it lets you get like 2 extra maneuvers, I believe, right? Is it 2 or 3 maneuvers? And 2 superiority die, right?
Yes.
You'll get 2 superiority die and 2 free maneuvers, but they'll be d10s for you. Instead of
That's
really good. Especially because fighters have pretty much double the feats.
Yeah.
Or double the ability score improvements. So they can just throw it there and not really care that they're missing out on the one ability score improvement. That's really where fighters shine.
Tripping people by punching them in the shins.
No. Monks do that better. Still, but monks can do it better.
Whoa.
Kurt.
That's not good.
Still streaming?
Still streaming. The player had an error.
I just got to figure out the time when I'm going to be running my games over there.
All right.
Hopefully not 8 o'clock on Saturdays.
Okay.
We might do it later.
Athena.
10 to like 1.
What is left?
The 3 that you could see on top of the building.
Just have straight 6
And
hours.
one in the street.
Just want to show
That's edgy.
myself. We've done that.
second stay in the building. Well,
I don't know
it's
if you were
centered
there.
here.
We had times where we went from one game to the next game. You were there. You were
God,
God.
on my
You
turn,
were there.
can you please
We're
move
going
me
from
into
Megan's house to
the building
Yeah.
with the one door?
You can move
there.
yourself,
I
sir.
loved it.
It was awesome.
And lightning arrow.
I want to try dealing with something. So people I know that want to do it.
Your spell lightning now, right?
It's
Okay.
I want to ask them.
Remember to deduct your
you
spell
know, right now,
points.
it is actually way harder. To do.
It's true. That's why I'm
It's way harder to make it interesting because I don't know about you. But to me, at least, when I was gaming, I think I felt like it wasn't interesting enough. And maybe
That
that's only
was-
because the adventure was that interesting.
It's because
Let me see. 7.
Yeah, it's just a
17 to
dump.
hit.
I mean,
17
like I
hits.
said, maybe I'm crazy.
Okay.
I liked how I did the things here.
Oh no, I was right. This one didn't die.
I thought
It's
I mixed
counting
it up well.
Arthas.
I'm like, dude, just
So
just drop too much. Was it David that was DMing? Hit way too many units.
Yeah,
Somebody drop kick the shield.
that was me.
Then you slide on
I slid underneath it. It was funny because rolling a 1 gave me a higher chance of hitting than just hitting.
lightning arrow that's with the dex mod.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think what I did
No.
was like I went to a high punch and like
No,
faked it
you don't
into a
include
low
dex
kick.
mod.
So you try to block up and then quickly you couldn't.
Not with the, okay, yeah. So it's
Now,
Just
now
like-
the damage.
It's like a jump punch.
That's damage is
Like a
separate.
yeah. That's
Nope.
4 damage on the guy that got.
It's a show I watch.
Yeah, the main arrow.
That's what they do, magical kick. And he comes
then-
down, that's not like, and the guy's like, that's what's magical. I'll find it, it's very funny.
That's 4 damage on the rest.
So just 8 damage total.
Well, the arrow that landed, whatever landed onto, that's
That's really funny.
that's 6 damage.
We're
No,
gonna have D&D twice this week. It's
that's 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday.
And then whatever is around gets the
Gets extra 4.
4. Yeah. Gotta read that just to make sure.
That's what it is.
What's funny?
Just stupid humor. It's a good thing you didn't see the rest of what comes from that
I
shit.
did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seems kind of weak.
Yeah,
Enjoy this show.
that was actually a 3rd level.
What show was this? I'm not even trying to see
Roll, yeah.
later.
Okay, that's fair.
Your lightning arrow isn't 4d6?
Thursday.
D8.
48?
So that's the English
It
one.
was
I didn't
48 for
the
the
site doesn't show
for the arrow that lands, and then a 2d8 on
Can I
everything
read?
else.
You rolled like
Yes.
1s and 2s?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a person named Sistine. Like the Sistine
I was gonna say. Doesn't
Still my turn.
They're still up.
Yes.
Wherever you hit is still up.
I'm like egg.
Unlike egg.
You're an egg.
I'm ahead.
I'm gonna do lightning arrow again. Same
Same.
area.
Good.
This one's a lot higher. This one's a
Hits.
20 something.
20 something.
Like if it's above 20, generally you don't have to do math. But
Unless you're fighting the boss, really.
yeah,
I can fight bosses.
Not where you are.
15
No,
for
no,
where the
no,
arrow
I
Now
can't
that 1
now
HP.
fight bosses.
and 4 damage on the other ones.
You got no luck there, buddy.
It's the same damage as the other one. Great.
Then I'm backing up.
That's me.
One jumps down from the roof. They all jump down.
This guy was also affected because he was in range. It was 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Sunbeam would be great there. No, no, not anymore.
I understand. Who blocked the door?
The elk.
No,
Quick, Steve, elk them. Get the elk grenade.
But the chances of it being an elk.
Are you doubting the
A bell!
you can't do it again.
Is it only once per day?
No.
Can I get
I believe you can only roll once more.
First bite.
No, I mean you can only.
7 piercing. Second bite.
You
You
can't
only
roll.
have
7
Three.
piercing. First arm.
3 things.
Miss.
I could
Second
pick up
arm.
3 things from the bag.
18.
Per day.
So they can't roll the same.
11 slashing. 11 slashing.
What is it?
So 22 and 14 is 36, and half is 18.
That entrance.
What? It's amazing.
First arm. Miss. Second arm.
Besides, this is the first time.
11 slashing. Third arm.
I don't see
11 slashing. Fourth arm. Miss. Bite.
I usually,
17.
what?
So another 11 slashing.
Can I please get up?
It's not that high up. I don't believe so.
No, it's not. Funny because the tan one is
That's
like
it.
the best one.
I think it's common, uncommon.
Darvin.
Get up.
You can get up.
Funny because tan is the best back trick. Spray is like the worst.
I was here, right?
The red.
You're screeching coming from this direction.
Wait, what does the tan do? The tan.
I open door.
An ape, a baboon, an axe beak.
Uh-huh.
I go in. I close door behind me.
Okay.
I drink healing pot.
Yours can actually pull something weaker than a giant rat.
Drink.
Is it?
Drink a healing pot.
No, a weasel. Oh, that's right. Weasel.
Genie.
What's up? That's it.
Death save.
Dude, Suv.
1. 3. Fail.
1 success. 1 fail.
And a 5% chance of dying and a 5% chance of coming back to life.
Da, da, da. And none of us can reach you.
I can't.
He can.
What?
Annabelle.
He's not leaving.
I know.
He's sitting in there.
Annabelle, swing.
Their singe seems to have worn off.
Oh wait, I can't tell you guys.
I hit.
Maybe it's the boss. Maybe it's 27.
25 hit.
25 hits.
Do I get sneak attack because of him?
Still dangerous. Is he an ally adjacent to the enemy?
Yeah.
Is there
Still
anything to try
wall.
not to be too
Yeah, I
cocky?
was gonna say.
Well, it's
Use your
doorway's
signals.
open.
You have sneak attack on that one.
You know.
Try not to rev it.
Oh,
every
happy
single-
day.
Oh,
Days.
happy day.
That's like everyone on the road. That's everyone on the road.
39 magical.
39 magical.
So
And
that
I'd like
destroy
to
the
step.
engine to do that. That would destroy the engine to do that.
Do it now before.
I'd like to stand in front of this red group.
Why does it become annoying?
When you're 18.
Says I don't murder it. I just like, what are you doing?
I'm good.
You're
Arthas.
Yeah, you don't roll rage, but if you do that to someone, they will roll rage.
Oh.
You don't want to make anybody roll rage. Just
Shit.
like, yeah,
Can Rangrim create magical
especially if
weapons?
they have a car and greater than mine.
Can Rangrim?
I mean, I was just going to
It's
say,
crafting.
Oh, you mean crafting?
Yeah,
What wins?
because all you need to do is find a wizard that has a.
Do they have proficiency with
Like
blacksmith
there's
tools?
actually
Well,
on the bridge.
Do they
There's
have
I would
blacksmith
argue
tools?
that
on the bridge.
you just
You
have
flipped
to
off a
make
guy.
the
You got out of the
weapon.
car.
Every-
Went to the back of the
How
just
does
have to make
creating
it.
magic
Check out
weapon
the
work?
shop.
Is it you enchant the weapon that's already exists, or do you have to?
Use it with magic and a creation process.
Yes.
You have to use it with
Be
magic.
careful if you roll rage.
I'm gonna take. I'm take one swing at the dude on the ground.
I mean, I'm not the murderer, but I can do like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be careful who you
I'm
piss
gonna
off.
be
Doesn't
like,
really matter.
Stab the dude on the ground.
I stabbed the dude on the ground.
You're still gonna piss someone off.
Smith tools. Yeah.
No matter what, someone's gonna
And
do it.
then
Even the slightest thing.
swing.
That didn't sound piss off.
Not good.
Swinging on red cloak.
Yep. That's 21.
Hits.
So then theoretically, I could create magical weapons.
theoretically, it's
whole
going
hell
to take
cheaper.
downtime.
Assuming you found the forge.
I mean, we're
I
in
mean,
another.
you'd use downtime
Yeah.
days.
7, 8.
But I've got
12
a shit ton of
fire.
downtime days I've never used.
We all do.
And then bonus action, disengage, go back in. That's what rogues are supposed to do.
But I mean, would
That's not the paladin's work, that's the
Behind.
rogue work. What?
shouldn't it
Yeah.
have
Rogues
the-
do it from behind.
or have like it would reduce
No, it
the
doesn't
price?
have the.
What would reduce the
I
price?
don't think it reduces the price.
What?
What?
It just allows you to do it
What does?
rather than having to pay a blacksmith to do it. You still have to. To pay cost of material.
There's a certain thing for. Is it making a magic item?
Yeah, no,
There is stuff.
the level of
There is
magic
there is
item.
stuff in the
There,
DM's guide.
yeah, there is
Making
a
magic.
there's a whole section
Because
on it.
then you guys would just pay
Would you like me to
Dragrim
find it?
to make magic items as opposed to.
I mean, I'm.
I don't need a
That
plus
would
one
be
stick.
convenient.
Plus
That'd be
one
very
stick
convenient.
is.
I mean, personally, I'd rather have like an orcish scimitar or something, and then just buff it with a spell. 'Cause that gives me great sword damage with a one-handed weapon.
With a strength quack.
He's right here.
I mean, if he'll allow it,
It is Rangrim's
Light
turn.
and finesse.
Fireball again.
He's right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
You got it.
use 1,500.
You got it, dude. Next save.
Yes,
Fucking
you're gonna
worthless.
That's the first thing you're supposed to do.
Yes. And then I'm going to get back.
You can magic your great sword.
Yes.
Don't magic. Don't magic the bow.
I'm not
There's just no.
Now, what I maybe recommend that you get is a hand crossbow,
Yes.
because I would argue
41 on a fail.
that
Like the one
because the
that-
hand crossbow is only one-handed, you can take your great sword and you can have a great sword in one hand.
Plop it.
No,
Take a-
you could just because with a bow you'd have to put your sword away and then pull out the bow. With the hand crossbow you could just one-hand your sword for a second, pull up the hand crossbow.
One guy
shoot.
left.
One guy left.
Well, you could do that.
So only because so you
Hey.
can shoot. And
Athena!
Oh.
Go give him healing potion. You can risk taking damage.
Yeah, there's just an elf passed out in the
So
middle of
instead
the
of
square.
having to mess with
Enemy?
actions and everything,
Enemy.
you'll do
Enemy,
slightly
you can
less
risk,
damage.
you can risk running past them
one
though,
less
because it still
damage.
only hits you once.
But if you get like a magic hand crossbow, then you'll do on average the same damage.
Disadvantage.
I just wish our healing was here.
Miss.
But he's a big god. Is Big God a thing in Galenia?
You alive?
Well, not yet. I had to
Yes.
dash to get there.
Oh no.
I'm not dead. I just have one fail and one success. Probably not. I can probably survive another round.
Okay.
God.
There's only a 5% chance this goes horribly wrong, so 100% chance. I swear to God, it just comes over and smacks me.
I will save you.
Me?
Not you.
Tina!
Not you.
Yes.
You on your own. I literally don't know.
First
where you
strike.
You did
There's a
literally
bite.
just run and then disappear.
Over
You're doing
20.
great.
7 piercing.
are. I know. But
Second.
My character has no idea where you are.
And he also didn't see that you got
15.
attacked. He went into a building,
First
felt
arm.
pain, and you're not here now.
There's 18.
Yes.
11 slashing. Second arm. Miss. Third arm. Miss. So 18 total.
There will be healing.
Yep.
Oh hell yes.
Darvin!
Hot.
Okay.
So a rare is like a +3.
Yeah.
No,
No, God.
I think uncommon is +1.
And rare is
Common
plus
is
one.
So then why have a
No,
common?
common's not a thing. I don't think common is
It's
a thing.
common, uncommon.
It has common,
You can- it's
uncommon,
also-
rare.
Would you like? I will find in the magic item section. It says
Sword.
+1 weapon, +2 weapon, +3 weapon, and I'll check with their.
The +3 one is like ridiculous.
Can I move still?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
You want to go to
I'm just gonna hide it. Oh,
The weapon
yeah,
for
so
W?
lots.
Not W for
A weapon for
weapon
win.
for W.
If they barge down the door, I am sweating.
I mean, the chances of them barging down the door.
True. I mean, I
I
have.
mean, they're probably not going to knock down the door. They're probably going to open it.
+3 is very rare.
So I put my bow away.
Genie.
Alright.
Alright.
Plus
I
50,000.
embrace my fate. That's another 3.
One more
Put
fail and
put
you
a
are
green
dead,
bow away
sir.
because It is a two-handed weapon. Like, that's an action.
Annabelle.
If you
No, I
drop,
just
if you drop the bow, that's a free action.
You can hear screeching coming down the street.
Of course.
It sounds very close, as if in the next 6 seconds you will start seeing things.
Does the 17 hit?
It does.
Yay!
You have sneak attack.
How many potions?
Oh, okay. There's one.
Oh god.
I'm not asking for the
do it just for
total.
that effect. But
It also makes it a finesse weapon.
sword, like,
It's weapon.
How many potions do you have?
Something plus. I already checked it.
I mean, I know
43.
why.
Yeah.
43?
Write it down.
A cloud of 600 oversized butterflies built a 30-foot radius centered in the target.
I have 12 regular healing pots and 11.
Good.
Drink those
Okay.
greater potions.
That's how many.
Arthas,
Write down how many potions you have. Of
you
each
can
one,
hear the
not
screeching
total.
coming from outside.
So we form up in a building. I'm sorry, kiddo, but we don't know where
You
you
have the
are.
door closed, right?
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh, everyone's gone?
I must. Did you heal me?
Yeah. I hear him if everyone's gone.
Everybody fall back.
Yeah, we can try to leave before they get here.
We should
No.
we should definitely fall back.
Have to open the door and run.
Well, he's fucked, but
Hey!
I'm sorry. It's kind of
I
how
mean,
the battle.
Let's take this logic, right? It came from that way, so let's go this way.
No, they're
No,
coming.
they're coming
the
from.
sound,
They're coming
the
from
sound
that.
is
The
from
missing
there.
guy was somewhere over in this hallway before.
So basically, right
That's it for
around
Annabelle, right?
where the
He was coming from. He was over that way. Where?
Arthas, it is your turn.
they are going to appear down the hallway where he is, basically.
So you definitely heard that.
I mean,
Yes.
I can go check down there because that's the last place I saw him.
I saw his down body there. He's not dead. He's not there anymore. So
So he's either dead, not dead.
well, no, if he's dead, he would
I
still
think-
be there.
Wait, are we still in
Oh,
combat?
you haven't gotten that healing potion yet.
Did I not?
No, you haven't.
Oh, okay. My bad. When we get to healing, I will talk. I thought I had gotten it. My fault.
Are
I
we
mean, I
still-
don't see the body there.
This was the last place I saw him over there, so I'm hitting that way.
I mean, you guys can yell to communicate. Where's Darvin? I don't know.
Darvin,
I mean, do
come
we
here
want to? It's
now!
maybe the smartest idea to just scream when they know that,
To be
so
fair,
they
already know we're
communicate
here.
with each other.
They already know we're here.
What languages do you speak?
Common.
Of course.
I mean, he speaks other languages, but common.
What other language?
Darvin, come
Halfling.
to us.
Halfling.
Darvin, come to
At
us.
least it wasn't as bad as Holly, who knew giant and
Giant.
gnomish. That was it.
Can I go over there?
I will.
Do I have? Do I have?
I'm gonna let you guys know. The sound of the screeching sounds extremely close.
Darvin, fall back.
Like they're going to show up within 6 seconds.
A round. A whole fucking round.
Potion,
As in next round.
Well, could I? Is there any way that I can come over there?
you could dash.
Bonus action.
If you dash, you might be
Yeah.
able to make it
And then
closer.
I'm gonna.
I'm going to use all of my lay on hands to heal myself.
You're gonna stand right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's got to block it.
Okay.
Come on.
Dash. Dash.
Darvin, dash.
He's
Dash.
they're
Darvin,
gonna come.
dash.
Go the other way. Go behind me. I'm
Randgrim.
blocking them.
Are we still in combat? Are we still in
Yes.
initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah!
It'll be. Oh shit. It will be their turn.
And drinking greater.
Ah!
Well, he said they're coming in 6 seconds, not within this 6 seconds. So there might be one.
They're
turn
gonna be
they're
here
coming
quick.
here.
You're gonna be here quick.
You're gonna
but
you're gonna dash.
You've been
then they're
able
gonna
to get
show up.
away.
Athena.
Healing potions.
Healing potion.
Healing potions.
Healing potions.
I'm at full.
You have some of my dice?
No, that there
I'm
was
missing
a
like
box.
Was it
4 each.
potion is what? 2d4 plus 2. 2?
There's two
That's
boxes
7
actually.
and 9.
I'm at 9 health. Great. One of their hits will bring me down.
I think you have the
No,
same.
one of their smacks
I
will
think
bring me
you-
exactly to where I was.
You and Mom have both the same thing, but she's missing.
So you'd be stable. You don't have to roll for it.
No. If I get smacked by a hand, I'm going down to -2 attack.
Yeah, no, but you're gonna be bit. You're gonna get bit first.
Those do 7.
Yeah.
So I'll be down to 2.
And then we'll go down to the next.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Darvin, dash. Darvin, dash.
It's his turn.
If Darvin doesn't dash, Darvin will be dead.
So Athena
Dead.
Athena just did the thing.
No coming back
No,
from
no,
that.
come on, let me come out.
Athena did the thing.
Yeah.
Athena did do the thing.
Coming down the street.
Ah!
What happened to his turn? though?
You can
He
can
goes right after.
if you
Now
can
I can't come out of the freaking door.
You're still
That
safe.
might be
The
a good
door's
thing.
Closed. The door's closed. They don't know you're there. They see. You have to think about the situation. But they walk down a path. If you walk down a path and all the doors are closed and you see an enemy, what would you do
It's
first?
like
You would attack the enemy.
You would attack the enemy. Would you search the buildings?
Animal influence.
Exactly.
Darwin, don't dash.
You see 4 with 4 arms and 4 with 2 heads and 3 arms.
I'm still drinking healing pots. Because I can't even move.
Darwin, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm drinking another healing pot.
Just be quiet about it.
stealth
Just be
drink.
quiet
Stealth
about it.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
They hear gulping in the building next door.
This is going to be interesting because Genie has yet to go.
Party is, oh my god, split.
Listen,
You don't have the spell.
And you
point
started
cast
with such
Fireball.
strategic.
I can
I
cast
just got hit by a rock. I want to point out, by the way, I died
Just
because of a rock.
Right there is a perfect.
well, no, you died because of rock,
Position.
then
Oh,
fell
I
into the
know.
ground and you got pummeled.
But I don't have the movement to get there. And cast.
That's true.
You think they would notice a small spider running around?
Yes.
Yes.
They might step on a small spider. Or they eat it.
No. Do something big.
Yeah, like an elf.
I can do that. I can
You
do that.
can't
Don't
do-
tempt me. Don't
No,
tempt me.
no. Some. When I mean big, I mean with a lot of health.
Not many
He
beasts.
doesn't really have much.
The
I can
beasts,
go into
the
what?
beasts without dinosaurs generally suck.
I get a third of my
The
druid level.
dinosaurs are good beasts.
Yeah.
The only good
Right? I get a
beasts.
third of my druid level.
But he
rounded
can't
down.
be a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Now I
understand that.
can't move. I can't
You're not
freaking
looking.
move. I hear footsteps outside the door and I can't.
You don't hear
freaking-
footsteps. You hear like.
You hear marching.
I wouldn't.
You know,
actually call
I
it
stand
marching.
by that in a way it's a good thing that you can't leave.
You hear a platoon.
He said Splatoon.
Platoon. I want to
There's
get
no
the game.
CR3. There's like no CR3 beasts.
That should really be I'll play that.
Is it my turn?
I played that Nintendo game.
Oh, okay.
I want
My
to
fault.
get it. I want to get the second game.
My brother has it. I don't like it.
Why not?
That's because I never liked Splatoon.
Oh.
Damn, Awakened Tree is not.
You
a
just
beast.
don't like the mechanics of covering up.
It's not that. It's just that, like,
Hang on. Generally, giant.
I don't like
Oh,
third-person competitive shooters. If it's a third-person shooter, I like it to be like PvE. It's like just that
Wildlands?
simple.
Okay.
Wildlands third-person. I don't know. Like,
Ghost Recon.
I know you don't.
Ghost Recon's always.
There's one that's
That's
CR3.
true.
I remember.
But
I'm gonna
it-
spend
it
half of
kinda
my
went
movement
far
to
away
stand
from
up.
its predecessors.
I'm gonna shift
You
over a
used to be able
square.
to shoot and control.
I'm gonna shoot a sunbeam down through these
Now
four.
you just shoot.
Okay.
That is. I forget what kind
Deck
of
save.
I don't want to. I don't. Is it sunbeam
Or is it
next?
Constitution?
I feel like it's Constitution. I'll check, but I
Don't you have
feel,
the card?
right. Do you want to trust that card?
I got it.
No, the cards be lying.
Cards be lying.
It
I sound like a
is
man who's lost a lot of
Constitution.
Constitution.
money and like a gambling. Cards be lying.
What do I gotta catch?
17.
Reminded of when Tyler got a 77 on his essay.
And
And Chris just flipped it upside down and said, you get a 77, you just caught 2 hours.
A man needs a mate. That man needs a mate.
23 and a fail.
Adventure
Man
time.
needs a vape.
Adventure time.
Damn it, it's happening again. The one weird thing that I'm not used to with glasses is that if you focus on the glass too
And then
much, you
going
see
to
the
turn
reflection of
into
the
a
glass.
giant
gosh,
scorpion.
yeah. Yes.
And I'm not used to that yet.
Just try not to focus too much.
It's really hard not to.
I know.
I'm then going to turn into a giant scorpion.
He said stork.
I was going to say slorpion.
Slorpion?
Scorpion with a
Giant
large
scorpion.
nose.
So large.
Also, just for the sake of flavor, can I say when I do sunbeam that I shoot it out of my tail?
After saying one,
Makes literally
Oh, yeah.
no difference.
just strain your eyes.
Just for the sake of flavor. That's it.
Sounds
What'd
good.
you do?
No, just when I do sunbeam, it shoots out of my tail.
Okay.
Just for the sake of flavor.
Yeah, it doesn't just say, wait.
You can wear
It just says I have to have the appendages to be able to do it.
Can do it.
It's fair enough.
And if not, definitely the claws.
Annabelle.
Where are you?
Annabelle drinks a greater
Oh, that
healing
works.
potion.
It's got 52 health.
Should just swing
It's
with the
doable.
Arthas.
It doesn't have. It has more than 1 health.
You have enemies.
There's a small horde of trolls coming at you.
There's a scorpion behind you.
They have many arms.
They're armed to the teeth.
2d8 or 48?
40.
For what?
Greater.
48.
40.
There's 44. Greater is 44 plus 8. 44 plus 4.
For
Greater. Greater healing potion.
44
Oh, yeah,
plus 4.
Yes.
44 plus 4.
For shit.
What have you been
rather
rolling for
weak
then?
healing
How
potion
many
you just
potions
had.
What were you rolling for then?
How many potions did you have so far?
8 trolls.
11 and I drink.
They do not look like they're bleeding after the sunbeam.
Greater and I drink 2. So
None
I
of them are
have
bleeding, you
6
said?
of that.
None of them are
You
bleeding.
have plus. Because it's plus
Angry,
4
scared
I
chittering.
had to look at my spells.
to each potion.
They know 3 things are in front of them.
Add
She
4.
awakens.
So I add plus
Yeah.
yes.
So I want to look at my spells.
That's a good number. Not really. That's a good number. I totally forgot.
Good morning, sunshine.
If I go down again.
Did you sleep on the teddy bears?
She slept the teddy bears.
You did things yesterday.
So there is a good amount of help before I.
RT.
So there's like
There's not a swimming or
There's full or not full?
Really do much though.
Unless you have like 300 health.
There wouldn't happen to be a large plant anywhere here, would there?
No. You
Okay.
see no plant life.
So,
you see
Maybe some
one flower
mushrooms.
that's been
Are
dead.
they big mushrooms? Are they large sized mushrooms?
just trying to awaken a large mushroom. No. Just have a mushroom parent.
No,
He's trying to teleport away.
maybe. To be fair, I'm not the only one that can do it.
I'm going to
No, this
bonus,
is a pretty urban area, so.
bonus action cast Shield of Faith, and then full action to dodge.
I'll be back. 1 second.
I mean, the hope is that only a few of them can run past me.
Yeah, only half of them.
Unless you lay down in front of both squares.
I don't think I can.
Well, to be fair, the scorpion is blocking the street at the moment.
Why'd you stay there?
What else am I gonna do?
So you're not in the middle of the road.
I take up the road. I am the road, Yanni.
You're large.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so where am I then?
Behind
Behind the scorpion.
Okay.
And there's
meat shield, you.
I have a question.
I have answer.
Can I, instead of sitting in like this 5 feet or this 5 feet, stand in the middle 5 feet?
I mean, you could, but there's no. They don't take any.
But it would only be
they
2.5 feet on each side then.
Yeah, but it's not much to shove or squeeze
2.5
past.
feet is very easy to just slide through. That's true. You're also not 5 feet across.
That's also true. So we're in here.
That'd be concerning. You'd be
Also,
like a
you're
square.
a single soldier and not 2. So,
I mean, if you're attempting to do like this,
You
they could still
shall
go around.
pass.
Yeah,
would that be the movement speed though?
I'd rather do that.
No, it wouldn't. For the dynamic of what this is, it wouldn't impede their movement speed.
He's not a solid
Yeah, that's
5x5.
He's not a solid 5x5.
That's
You're
it.
also not gonna do it.
That's true.
I mean, he's not Andre the Giant.
Gandalf. He's not Gandalf.
Rangrim.
No, Ian.
Yes. Thank you, Yanni.
Drinks of
Good
blue
idea.
Please, you
Drinks
can
of blue
become a
potion.
gargantuan elk.
That's immediately my thought.
Athena.
I'm pretty sure that concerns some people in town.
What are like
What
20
do
by
I
20?
see?
I don't know.
You see H trolls.
My
That's
calculation.
That's the size of like an
Did
ancient
you just say
dragon.
aged trolls?
I don't know how old they are.
I don't know what your hearing is selling you, but it's wrong. It's always wrong.
I said
The number.
aged trolls.
Hey, Mike, I got a question. How big is Gargantuan?
It's like 20 by
Bigger than
20,
you.
isn't
It's
it?
like 20 by 20.
Wally is 10 feet.
I can make a Gargantuan elk.
What?
Real,
Yeah, 10 foot.
really big elk.
It would not fit.
He didn't say it would, he just said he could.
I could park. I could just literally the entire party just ride the elk.
On the roofs.
No problem.
Why would you not make why would you not say something that flies at least and then make it like huge?
Gargantuan is like the size of
Like an ancient dragon.
an ancient dragon.
I can make a giant elk a Gargantuan
Or a
size.
kraken.
Or a really big elk.
Release the Kraken.
Tiamat.
Or a really big elk.
Tiamat-sized elk.
I'm gonna
What's an elk
cast
sized Tiamat?
lightning
Size
arrow at
seahorse.
4th level.
Okay.
Using
Don't,
volley.
don't pay attention to what
Can
I'm
you
saying.
do it on
Volley
a swarm of rats?
lightning
Is
arrow.
it just like a
What?
swarm of giant
Do you
rats?
make an elk the size of the Twin Towers?
That's no, can't.
Darvin, you hear the crackle of lightning
People casting in large beats.
Next door?
outside.
No.
You really
Outside.
should take in large beats.
Is that a druid?
I feel
I
afraid.
believe it is.
That's a 20
It's
something. Okay.
To use on your.
Can Randgrim have moved
Enlarged
too?
elemental.
Oh, that's better.
That'd be considered that
If nothing else, you can definitely take it.
just an enlarged fire elemental.
What level is it? Doesn't seem like it.
29 on the arrow that landed on.
which one did you
Arrow
aim at?
that landed
This
on-
one?
Yes.
29 on that one?
Yes. That's wow. Really?
It's one that people don't really
They're one
appreciate.
and three.
That's the same thing I got from.
A little bit. You're getting ready for it.
And that's take damage on everyone else.
Forced. I lost my
They bust down the door.
cover over here.
Then again, you don't know who's behind.
Double-sized
No,
category.
but
Which
I
way
have
by
a feeling that it's
There's other things it does.
people
you still- you
that
still-
are not my party.
You don't know the exact.
I don't know how many there are, but I do know it's probably not
Wait,
my
can you say
party.
that again?
Yeah.
What?
What did you say?
And I know that my party is
Double-sized
not
and which way by 8 times.
and three.
I hear times like
No, we would barge down the
eight
door.
what?
Considering Ray
Wait,
would barge down the door.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
If we had to,
What's happening? Why are we saying why? Nothing good ever comes from asking an explanation.
Is that it, Athena?
Hold on. Let me see how I spent my time last. Because that's my third. I guess it's.
I mean, you could, in theory, utilize your health.
Yeah, I know.
Can I get
Cantrips have unlimited spell.
you know Secret?
Cantrips cost no spells. And you can use them to your heart's content.
I could do another one.
Yay!
And thus another one happens.
Thus-
Another crack of lightning.
This one will be the guy next door.
When you reform,
The guy next door.
oh, just
Yes.
die.
Stop.
You'll just like
Why not?
flop off
This
there where
one's
there's
two
two
damage.
halves of a person.
This one says our sister.
That's a
That's a 20.
You need to both become like arrows or
Hits.
something and fuse
That's
that together.
30 actually.
Hits.
everything.
I feel like all of the elements.
Okay, so the one that landed is 14.
You melt it. You melted earth elemental, it's fine.
It's a magma elemental.
Magma elemental.
I know what I said. Don't worry about it.
I've always liked the idea of like mixing elementals. Like
So,
fire,
so
fire
30
rising,
damage
fire
on
elemental.
So
The one guy.
if it's not if
And then come on.
They're mixtures of the points.
Okay, I'm acceptable. That's acceptable.
Genasi?
No. They're little imp sort of things. Mike, do you know the name of those imp things that are the result of like mixing?
Methods.
Thank you.
15 damage on
yes.
everyone else.
15 on everything else?
Yes.
So like,
So that was slightly
I
better.
didn't realize that's what they are, but now that you said that, that makes a lot more sense.
Lightning is going through.
That's what these are.
What is the smoke? Fire,
Or thunder. Sound of thunder.
Blood is earth, water. Magma is fire.
Fire. Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, it's fire.
This one is bleeding.
What's fire and smoke?
Yes. Okay.
And this one is bleeding.
Okay.
Fire water.
Yeah.
Fire.
And this one is bleeding.
Ice is water.
1, 2, 3 are bleeding.
And sand is dust. Earth and air.
Is that it?
Yeah. Yes. 3 are breeding.
Cool. How many methods could there be? 6.
They have combination for all.
Is there only 6 combinations?
There are any 4 sets of things. A, B, C, D. A, B, or A, B, A, C, A, B.
I forgot you
Oh,
going.
this is
That's all. Yeah, it's
your
only counting if you can.
Arthur.
Clobber knots.
Yanni.
Bad things coming.
I mean, this way I made it so that less can
Thank
stand
God.
adjacent to me.
And I can still wait. Can I still attack all of them? I can still attack all of them.
I'm adjacent to them.
That's true. I'm not hitting them.
Scorpion.
No.
It's other people's job to do damage right now.
Bite.
No.
Over 20. 7.
Okay.
7.
First arm. 11. Second arm.
Miss. Oh wait, did this?
11.
11.
Second
Does it
arm.
just hit me, or-
Third arm. 11.
I think
Fourth
it is
arm.
Damage or
Yes.
Miss.
was that
Actually,
just
what,
damage?
what's your what's your
15.
AC? 15. Miss.
Okay.
That was damage.
Okay.
So
33
that's
plus 7.
I know
40
what I'm
damage.
at. I know what I'm at.
Next creature.
Bye,
Bite.
Scorpion.
Crit. 14 piercing damage.
All right, I'm a human again.
How much damage do you take over?
I have. Don't worry, I know how much damage I got.
First arm. 11.
Down.
He's got 3
Like you
more.
weren't sure if those were rolls or damage.
You
He's
just
got,
said 11. I'm like, is this? You just keep
he's
rolling.
got 3 more arms of damage. And he's got more movement too, I think. 10, 20.
It broke the line.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I'm a scorpion. I can't just pull healing potions out of
Opportunity
my tail.
attack.
I get one.
No.
No, you don't.
I know.
I do. I'll take that.
Please kill it. Please keep him alive.
16.
16 hits.
Yay.
Keep him alive. Keep him alive. There's 3 damage. We're able to do the damage. You could have smite.
18.
18 damage.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh, that the guy hitting hit that.
He's been hit.
No, the other one got hit.
All of them has been hit.
Only half of them got hit.
No,
me.
all of them got
Half of
hit.
them got hit by me.
Oh.
All of them got hit by him.
Okay.
Wouldn't you get another opportunity attack?
I only can get
You
one
only have 1.
because the reaction. It costs a reaction. See, this is why I need to be large.
So none of them can
Imagine if I was large, I could block the whole path.
They just climb around you.
I just crouch. Yeah. Grab them if they try to.
Arthas.
Oh.
You ready?
Yep.
No.
They all have disadvantage. I dodged.
First bite.
Crit.
Avoided a crit.
Let's go. It's working.
First arm. Over 20.
How much over 20?
21.
Misses. I have Shield of Faith on.
What's the AC?
22.
22. Second arm. Critical miss.
Fuck. That's bad.
Total miss. Third arm. Critical miss.
It's working.
Total miss.
It's working.
Thomas is not hitting
Fourth arm.
his own men.
Miss. Second creature. Bite. Miss. First arm. Miss. Second arm. Miss. Third arm. Miss. Fourth arm. Miss.
Oh my god, one of your plans actually came to fruition.
To be fair, it's stacking up on AC and giving the disadvantage on everything. If it didn't work, that'd be weird.
Anticore tail spikes are fucking snipers.
What's the range of it?
100, 200.
200 with disadvantage.
Don't tell me that.
121. I think it's it.
Oh good,
You ready?
because I can't
You got
see
4
you.
more creatures attacking you.
Okay, go ahead.
They have 3
No.
attacks on me. I assume.
No,
Why not?
no, everything's done attacking you.
Was it?
They can't. The next ones can't reach you.
No, I'm talking about that guy. Didn't he have 3 attacks left?
Oh, that's right. I still have to do him.
Why did you give him attacks?
I haven't been hit yet.
Oh, I will do Athena first. First swing. That's a hit. 11. Second swing. 11. Third swing. Miss.
Okay.
22 damage. Alright, back to Arthas. First bite. Miss.
Yes.
Second bite. That is a hit. 7 piercing damage.
I'm okay.
First arm.
You were okay with another lightning arrow?
No!
Second arm.
Actually, that's a lot of damage if I did lightning arrow.
Third arm.
No. No, I'm just gonna use regular volley.
That one ran.
Or just flat out kill. Yeah.
It will go flat.
11 slashing. Second creature. First bite. Miss. Second bite.
So many guys there.
Miss. First arm. Miss. Second arm. Miss. Third arm. 11 slashing. Third creature. First bite. Miss. Second bite.
It's working.
Miss. First arm.
How are you on Dex?
11 slashing.
I'm wrong.
Second arm. Critical miss.
Is there 20 in the.
It's just
Random goes
flat.
first. Then I go, right? Okay.
Hurt. Well, I don't know. I
Whoa.
can see you and I can see you.
Third arm.
I can't see you.
11 slashing.
That's fine.
Well, I know it's
Last
fine,
creature.
but Yanni's not gonna like it.
First bite.
It's not trike.
Just
Magical
hits.
attack on him doesn't do that much damage.
7 piercing. Second bite. Miss. First arm. Miss. Second arm.
I don't know. It's 12d8. 12d6.
11 slashing. Third arm. Miss. That's it.
Yes.
How much damage? Altogether?
That was a lot of damage. I'm like, come on
Yeah.
How much damage already?
here. Even with the dodge.
I didn't count the damage. I just count how much health I had left. 57.
Darvin. They
It's
run.
not- it's, because I didn't.
It's best you don't move out there.
Yeah, I'm.
You just heard a bunch of attacks and you're like,
Yeah.
I just
we
heard
don't
you screaming the entire time. You can't tell what type of scream.
know.
It's a little bit of both.
There's a little bit of pain and just a little bit of manning it out.
Your health potioning up.
Yeah, I'll take half damage.
Genie? Death save.
Within 10 feet of Arthas?
Mm-hmm. No.
No.
Okay.
Arthas is 15 feet away from you.
Nope, that one off. That one off again. Pass. 12.
Annabelle.
I'm still drinking $20. So I'll be up to like 80, 90 points of the attack.
Your fireball should be able to take him out.
Swing.
Swing!
Better.
Does it 21 hit?
Yeah.
21 does hit.
Really? Yes.
And I should get sneak.
You do have sneak attack.
Intelligence contest or incapacitated to
What the?
Yeah. Except
Now, do you have to see the person that you...
It just has to be there.
No, I meant the fireball.
Oh, no,
or
no.
to save the...
I have to be able to see them, yeah. So I can see these two, but not him.
Or take 11 or 2 10 psychic damage.
And you're trying to
Also
hit
want to fail
your
roll
finger into
3d6.
your other finger.
Or exceed the target's intelligence score. That score is reduced to 0.
Actually, if you
Start
move
with
up
a
next to...
point of intelligence.
If you move up next to Annabelle, you will
Yeah,
be able
become
to
a
see.
Hydra.
That's not
43
temporary.
magic.
Become a Hydra.
It's not.
33 magical?
43.
Yeah, become a
43?
Hydra.
Can't,
Why not?
because like they're not beasts.
Become a Hydra.
Don't
I don't
have true
think he wants
bodies
to
yet.
become a jet.
But yeah, because that makes them
Arthas.
Hydra, GT5 is like a.
Arthas.
Arthas, do
something.
It's a Harrier. Hydra
It's
is
a
a big,
military jet.
in real life, it's a model of a Harrier.
You need to be able to see me to bend the spell around me, right?
Yep. However, if I move to the corner, he says I'll be able to see.
Yeah, you'll be able to see Arthas from standing right next to Annabelle on the corner there.
Okay.
So you're good where you are.
Cool, I can't move anyway.
You're welcome for weakening them.
Thank you.
There will be blood and fire.
I mean, if you want my personal opinion, you might as well swing. You have the fireplace out.
No, I don't. I lost concentration on when I cast Shield of Faith. So I'd rather just dodge.
Okay.
I can't move anyway.
I mean, there's no guarantee that the fireball is going to
Kill them all.
kill them all.
Yeah, but I can't move anyway.
Yeah, but you can
And
damage
I'd rather
them.
dodge.
But
If you damage
them, there's a
It'll
greater
help.
chance that
Cool. I'll deal like 4 damage.
To each one. Yeah.
deal 4 damage now, or see them singe a few hairs.
You attack the one that looks the healthiest.
I can roll
Because,
all ones.
The dodge really helped.
So dodge.
although they
That's
did
fine.
run past you.
Yeah.
So
Most of them still hit me, though. Well, most of them still attacked me, rather.
well, yeah, when they had nothing else to do.
Exactly.
But next turn, I mean,
You're pretty fucked.
If he doesn't successfully kill them all, even if maybe weakening them, it's still probably not going to be enough.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He dodges.
I dodge.
okay. Rangrim.
Do it! Do it!
With minus my compatriots,
Fireball.
7th level fireball.
Is that the highest?
Yes. Center it, say, here.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Next save, 18.
Yes. You can only do like metals and stuff. So if they find adventure, they'll like beg and plead and try to exchange information for you. They won't attack them unless they're like starved or pissed off. I really think they're nice people. It's so bargains in the hope of convincing owners to put their treasures. Because that is food.
47 on a fail.
One.
You have killed people.
Not enough.
I need to eat more drinking pots. Yeah, that's
More drinking pots.
Eat more drinking pots.
Eat more drink.
yeah, that is
I feel like you don't understand the how this works.
the English dictionary. Drink more healing pots is what I
I
need.
mean, talking about monks getting like a shit ton of attacks. That's horrifying.
Do you think I should kill now?
I was gonna say this.
No, I think-
like 6.
How many
Athena.
hit points do you have?
You get a -5 to all of them.
I'd stay.
Oh, what is there?
If you don't know what's going on outside the door, we could all be dead. That could have been Rangrim's last stand. You just don't know.
Volley.
I heard fire, so
You're
I-
volleying Arthas? Or is that Arthas? That's Arthas.
That's Arthas.
That's me.
I mean, do what you
You
need.
can center the volley on me, but just not hit me.
Volley. Got it.
So I would assume that the fire that I just heard was Ranger. I'm gonna assume.
You're gonna assume, but it doesn't mean that you don't know that.
No,
all
I'm
over
assuming.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
He doesn't know it's true.
It could
But
be
it's a good-
Rangrim's last stand.
it's
and
a good
everybody else
assumption.
is dead.
It's a good
Oh,
assumption.
that's so low. This is 500 dice, so that's 500 dice, so that's like 15.
Hits.
Okay.
I'd say you have like a 50-50 chance of deciding to come outside.
12 damage. Crit. Are they dead? Oh, okay. Crit.
He's dead.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
Did you yell that out loud? Boo!
No,
Oh, I want to come out.
proceed.
We're gonna.
Are there windows on these buildings? Or are they all just solid walls?
There are some windows.
Look, I'm trying to pass out. getting the shit beat out of me.
You're gonna pass out. I'm gonna
I
catch
think we
you.
should move on and then pass.
That's how exactly.
I'm gonna catch you if you pass out. I mean, how much do you weigh?
Probably not that much. Actually, no. Hollow would have weighed like nothing. Because they made them really tiny.
Well, how much does Arthur's weigh?
I have a fucking clue. Because I remember like Hollow, I made like 5'6" and like 150 pounds.
Ray, you're about to get treasure.
I am tiny.
You big and fast and tiny.
Exactly.
Did we get experience last week?
No.
I still think my favorite thing was when Hollow walked into the flurry of arrows, caught one of them.
Hey, we
And
did
then-
get experience last week.
No, we didn't.
Golly, really concerns like
How many XP is the elk?
How many XP is the elk?
I just look at it and
I
It's a
feel
great
like
little spell.
one person should only get XP for the elf.
It doesn't cast 9th level spells. It casts
That-
spells
I-
like 9th level caster.
I realized that after.
Which is what? 4th level spells? 5th level spells?
This is total, right?
8,608
Leveled up.
XP.
8,000.
8. How much?
You haven't leveled up yet.
1,000.
Well, yeah, we haven't leveled up yet.
8,006.
In the distance, you hear more screeching.
We should leave.
We should leave.
462.
We really need to
How
leave.
distant?
What was the number?
8,608.
Distant enough. Sounds of fireballs tend to attract, and the sound kind of carries.
Leveled up, but I'm not that level yet. Yes! I'm 14. Oh, my age. That's really funny.
8,608.
8,000.
Hey, I'm next level. Yeah.
8608.
Which is.
8608.
Wait, 120 is. How much is
20.
Should we leave this area and go to sleep?
You should. I mean, you should. I'm pretty much.
Cause I wanna level up so bad.